Hell yeah! You're watching the Dusty Show! Let's fucking do it!
Audio. Motherfucker! What's up, everybody? Fuck, I knew it was muted. I was just testing to see if you guys do it. Welcome to the world's greatest show. It's all fine. It doesn't matter. You don't really need to hear me anyway. Yeah, I know it's muted, motherfuckers. Catch up, goddammit. You gonna be wishing it was muted when I get through with you guys. Anyway, hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the show. It's already going fucking splendid. It's my hair. I blame my hair, folks. I've been fucking with my goddamn hair. Was late. I can't get my comb over, so I was trying this new thing. All right. I'm about to blow you guys' mind. You've heard of a comb over before. Wait for it. Comb under. I know. Boom. Blow your fucking mind. So what you do is you just put the comb over underneath hair, and it hides it, and nobody knows. It's amazing. How is this show free? Ask yourself that question. It's because the universe is good to you guys, and I love you. So anyway, missed the Wednesday show. Wasn't much going on, to be honest with you. A lot of ice roaming around the country, terrorizing motherfuckers, but wasn't enough to do a show, so I don't show up if I don't have the nuts. Folks, today, I got the motherfucking nuts, hell yeah. I'm not ain't muted no more. You better shut the fuck up. Blue blood badger, okay? No more mute. I fixed it. Anyway, way to see wearing hair. I'm wearing hair. Yeah, I got a big fucking toupee on. You guys like my toupee? Fuck yeah. It's like if I was wearing a toupee, it'd look a lot better than this. I'm telling you that right now. Anyway, should have went bald. Fuck that shit. Why would you go bald when you could just buy hair? All right, it's not even that expensive. Get with it, people. Femboy sex here. I know, right? Take a pound town. Oh, I just saw a new super gay movie and I downloaded it immediately. It was called Pillow or something. It has that new Skarsgård, tall dude. You know what I'm talking about, the sexy vampire. Anyway, apparently he's gay and he's a biker and he has this little sub that follows him around. And I was like, hell yeah, get up in my guts movie. So I downloaded that immediately. And Dusty Warhol, I know, right? I'm going to draw a fucking can of Campbell's soup or some shit. I'll show you guys. Anyway, let's go ahead and kick that Trump fair. Hey, don't ever compare me to fucking Trump, y'all. I'm fucking working this shit. I'll get it one day. Whatever. It doesn't matter. No one's here for my hair. Hopefully. All right, let's go get the show off, folks. As always, it's going to be depressing as shit, but hey, at least we're all in this fucking together. Tell you guys what I did. Instead of doing the show Wednesday and Thursday, I played me some of that Hades Part 2. You guys ever played that game? I don't know if I just suck shit or you're supposed to play it a million fucking times, but I played it for like 20 hours and didn't get fucking nowhere. I'm a loser at this game. It sucks shit, whatever. All right, as usual, super chats are open, lifeblood of the show. Shut the fuck up, Dusty. Not time yet. God damn it. As usual, super chats are open. No questions dodged. Every question answered on the goddamn super chats, except don't ask any questions about my fucking hair. Do not do it. QR code at the top goes to my PayPal. It's Tales of Woke. You want to help me pay my editor. What's up, Chris? Chris doing an amazing job, y'all. He been spending extra time making an Instagram account. He made me a TikTok. Dude going above and beyond the Call of Duty. So everybody suck Chris's dick, metaphorically and real life. New World servers are shutting down. Oh, and they shut the whole fucking game down. I got 2,000 hours into that game. I played that game more than any game ever. Literally, the last time I ever played it, I went 50-2 in PPV. That means I got killed twice, and I killed 50 people and loaded that twice. And there was only 20 people on their team, which means I killed every one of their team twice, and their whole team only killed me twice. So I was like, you've already mastered that. Nothing else you can do. The poor little Chinese boy I bought gold from to cheat. Sorry, Chinese boy. I don't know. Didn't buy no more. Dancing Dusty TikTok. Fuck yeah, man. Dusty loves to dance. He's not muted anymore. Not anymore, baby. Fix that problem. All right, let's go get the show off, folks. Gonna start you guys off with a little bit of Secret Police. The Secret Police. I forgot to say it.
Fuck God damn it, Dusty! Stop doing the Check Watch theme song. What's wrong with you?
It's the hair. Anyway, first off on the... Oh, there we go. Get off, Super Chats. Fuck you. Nope, not Dusty. Super Chats, get off! There you go. Another week of Nazis roaming the fucking country, terrorizing our society, y'all. First off, the New York Times analyzed the video of the Renee Good shooting, and surprise, surprise, he was not hit by the car. I don't know if the car scraped him or something, but mostly what you're seeing is he's holding a cell phone in his hand and filming his execution, you know, like you do. That's just gun safety 101. You definitely want one hand on a gun and one hand on your phone while you're murdering civilians in America, right? Anyway, so yeah, he jumped out of the way of the car and the cell phone hit himself as he's murdering the woman, and that's what you hear. They analyze it. You can see right on this fucking picture. Nope, not hit by the car. He just murdered that woman for no reason. He wanted to murder her. He got up there. He switched his phone to the other hand, pulled his gun out before she even moved the car, and then gave himself an excuse to murder her. And he did, because that's what Christians do, showing you that love of fucking Christ. And then even some MAGA supporters might be waking up after seeing the evidence. Here's one.
So you're basically saying that the other angles prove that he was hit.
It all kind of coincides. Like, it all just kind of shows it all. Yeah, right there. Literally, you just showed it. Thank you.
Yeah, so your argument is that that impact sound and him saying, whoa, is him being hit by the car?
Yeah, that was definitely him getting hit by the car. And then they literally said
Did I just ask you a couple
he
quick
had to go to the
questions?
hospital afterwards. Yeah, what's up?
How do you know that the impact sound was his body being hit by the vehicle?
So watch all the other angles, and you'll realize that he got hit. Right on the corner of the car. Got clipped.
I don't believe so.
But when we synchronize it with the first clip, we can see the agent
Bam,
not
right
being
there.
run over. In fact, his feet are positioned away from the SUV.
Oh wait. Wait, slow that down.
Slow it down,
You
motherfucker.
might be right. What the fuck?
What the
No, but
fuck?
that was smart as fuck because you synchronized at the same
The
time.
agent is not being
And you
run
could
over.
see that he moved out of the way just in time.
His feet
Yes.
So he didn't get hit.
No.
He was just,
Trying to murder the woman.
he just
Yes.
pre-fired for no reason.
Yes.
Really?
He pulled the gun out before she even moved.
Yes.
Yes.
What the fuck?
Why did I watch
My
this
bad,
earlier?
man.
My bad. Hey, I just demonized this woman and justified her murder and didn't even bother to watch the camera angles. But before I went on your show and claimed I knew they existed, I claimed they proved my point. But I didn't even watch them because I'm dumber than fucking dog shit. But typical MAGA for you. It's a cult. Hey, good on that guy for being willing to change his mind, I guess. I'll give you 3 IQ points for that. Meanwhile, FBI. Are they investigating the guy who murdered Renee Good? No. They're investigating Renee Good and her wife, of course, because that's the nightmare, hellish dystopia we live in. FBI investigates Renee Good for ties to activist groups. They're also, like I said, investigating her wife because this is the worst fucking timeline. The United States government will murder you, and they will blame you for your own murder, and then they will use the resources of the FBI to dig up dirt on you to blame you for the fact they murdered you. 6 prosecutors quit over it. They were so upset. They're like, hey, we want to go after the murderer. And they're like, nah. We're going after the woman who was murdered. And they're like, nah, we out. 6 prosecutors quit over push to investigate ICE shootings victim's widow. Except Pam Bondi, apparently that's the way to pronounce that. Pam Bondi was like, they didn't quit. I fired them. They didn't get to do anything good. I did something bad before they were allowed to do something good. So that's America for you. We cover for murderers. We demonize murder victims. We kill our fucking own. I'm trying not to get as upset by it this week as I did in the last show. You guys watched the last show. Notice I freaked out. And it wasn't about my hair this time. It was literally about Nazis harming American citizens, kneeing them in the face 4-on-1. And I was like screaming things that I won't repeat right now. I had to go edit that out of my fucking show because I don't want to get banned. Right in the middle of my show last time, they like put an age restriction on my show. Well, I was fucking doing it. Who on fucking YouTube is watching my show live to fucking sit there and age restrict in the middle of it? Gotta be bots or some shit. I don't know. Anyway, going to keep calm, folks. I'm keep calm because there's nothing I can do about it. All I can do is report on it. I'm just one man. I've been trying to fix this shit for 20 fucking years. And, I'm finally getting to the point where I know I can't fix it. I know that all I can do is try to be part of the positivity of change without letting it mentally destroy me. But I'm going to take some time off every once in a while, like I did on Wednesday, for my own mental health. And then I guess you guys saw this. They're trying to justify the murder so bad they got out there and they said, breaking! This is CBS News, the most trusted name in news. It's not. The ICE agent who fatally shot Renee Good on January 7th in Minneapolis, Jonathan Ross, suffered internal bleeding to the torso following the incident. Really? He wasn't hit by the... How? Internal bleeding? Of course, internal bleeding could be a bruise. It could be anything. But CBS News, Johnny on the spot to push this government fucking lies because it's all state-run media now. And J.D. Vance spreading this bullshit. While much of the left has lied about this case, you're literally lying right now. It turns out ramming a law enforcement officer with the car causes injuries. Who knew? 100,000 likes for this lie. Damnable lies. Who you gonna believe? Us or your own eyes? I believe my own eyes there, Shady Vance. Fucking couch fucking lie, motherfucker. And of course, the one pushing all this shit, Barry Weiss. The whole point of putting Barry Weiss in charge of CBS News is so she can make it state-sponsored media and push down our throat any lies that the Trump administration wants her to. And of course, some CBS News employees expressed concern after the network cited two anonymous U.S. officials on Wednesday to report that the ICE officers who fatally shot Renee Nicole Good in Minneapolis suffered internal bleeding to the torso after the incident. And blah, blah, blah. Basically, they were all like, this is bullshit. We saw the footage. He wasn't hit hard enough by the car to do any kind of internal bleeding. Other than maybe a bruise if he hit himself with a cell phone or something. You're obviously lying, but she's like, no, we're going to push these lies from the government out there. So then Shady Vance can say, see, CBS News is reporting it. It's got to be true, but it don't have to be true. It's literally like you guys put your henchmen in all the sources of news to control the airwaves to push your lies out to the masses. Pretty much. But masses ain't buying it, folks. It doesn't seem like it. Only 28% say the killing by ICE agent was justified. That's way too much. 28% of the population are just subhumans. But good. Only 40% feel like that. No, 53%. 53% said not justified. So 53% of people have eyes, I guess. So good at least. Maybe this shit will backfire on them. Maybe it'll have some kind of detriment to their chances in the midterm elections. We'll see. Meanwhile, the killer ICE agent was telling his neighbors that he worked as a botanist because they all know they're bad guys. They all know they're Nazis. That's why they're covering their faces. That's why they're lying to their neighbors about what they fucking do. They're not proud of what they do. They know they're the secret police. They know they're the enemy of the fucking people, and they don't give a fuck. I guess they do give a fuck enough to hide their identities, right? To lie to their fucking neighbors. But we see right through you, motherfuckers. Mask or no. And then it was reported, I don't know if this is true or not, but he may have had a Grindr account. What? It's always the ones you most expect. Yeah, according to reports, there was a guy by the name of Jay Ross who deleted his Grindr account the very moment after the shooting happened. Like they were trying to hide it or some shit. Some people were like, maybe it was a different Jay Ross who just did want to be connected to the ICE murderer. Nah, that dude sucking dick. He's sucking massive dick. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I guess if you're cheating on your wife and you're like anti-gay, nothing wrong with that. It's fine that you're gay. The bad part is the Nazi part. The Nazi part is really the bad part, to be honest with you. Dusty, your hair looks crazy. I know my hair looks... Don't you fucking start my goddamn hair. I know my fucking hair looks crazy. Why you fucking think the show is so goddamn late? I can't do anything this goddamn shit. Don't you fucking get me started. See what you did? I was going to be so calm for this goddamn show. Whatever. Hate you. Anyway, is it better now? It's way better now. Terror! That's what they're doing across the country. They're terrorizing you more than this haircut is right now, folks. All over the place. They're holding people's kids hostages now. Case in point.
Come on down here. Don't touch it. She boring here.
Don't touch her.
And also she have a...
If you touch her, you're gonna have problems.
More than welcome to come pick her up.
No. Look, that's where I am.
Daughter, come here so I can see those IDs.
Hey, I can give it to your daughter.
You can do it right here.
No, I can
Come
give it
on
to
out. You want your daughter,
scare
don't you?
people. That's what you do. See how you have the kids over there? That's what you're doing with this country. You put it upside down.
Please, sir. She have autism spectrum. Please. Yes.
We can see your ID. You're going to have to come back. Bring your ID. We'll check you too.
Okay. I'm going to give you my ID back. Give me my daughter back.
No, you're going to have to physically come back here.
Okay. That's the way you treat people.
You're such a real man. You know that? You're a real man.
Yeah, you want your daughter, don't you? Bring your IDs out here. You can have your kid back. How was this not fucking illegal? Hey, look, when somebody lights you guys up, I'm not saying anybody should, no violence, but it's very predictable that when you guys keep doing this, eventually somebody gonna light your guys' ass up. And hey, it's not me reporting it that made them light you up. It's you fucking being Nazis. Remember that. Of course, they'll blame me. They'll blame the hair. No doubt about it. Gonna put me in concentration camp for this hair alone. I can't blame them for that, but not for telling the truth, folks. That's all I'm fucking doing. Here's some crazy footage from CNN. Shockingly actually reporting it. Here's Trump's America. Crazy times we're living here, folks. Oh yeah, terrorism going on. I'm so singularly focused on my hair. So, yep, new United States of America. Got 3 more years of this. Plus, we'll see what happens. Looks like he's going to cancel the midterms. And while searching for a firearm, ICE left at the scene of a shooting in Minneapolis. ICE targeted the wrong house and ransacked the place.
This is the moment it begins. Ring video shows law enforcement officers with long guns moving in, busting through the door before entering this South Minneapolis apartment building. The Hennepin County Sheriff's Office say they were executing multiple search warrants for a firearm stolen from a federal vehicle Wednesday night. Another angle shows officers inside searching this unit before taking the camera down. Outside, towards the back of the building, a young woman in handcuffs being walked out.
She said she was just scared to death she felt scared, and I'm sure they could tell.
And this is what's left behind, an apartment flipped upside down.
I don't even know where to start. It's like, I just want to cry.
Search warrant documents left behind show the intended target was apartment 2926.
It won't even close.
Elisa Porter says that's the unit above her, and the tenant moved out 2 months ago.
I just know he was my neighbor. That's it. That's all I know.
Mail for Porter lists her address at 2928.
But this is not even the place you're supposed to be at looking for anything.
She says police had no right to target her place, leaving her confused, outraged, and without answers.
All my clothes thrown over there in the corner. They pulled the...
They have immunity. They can do anything.
They just took everything...
You have no rights anymore.
I don't even know.
A spokesperson for the ATF says they worked alongside several agencies related to Wednesday night's break-ins of federal vehicles, but could not comment further due to the nature of the operation.
Yeah, I bet they can't. We don't owe you no goddamn answers. We do what we want, baby. We fucking rule you. Learn to love it. You don't need no fucking warrants. Don't need no badges. And ICE drive-by pepper spraying and tear gassing protesters who aren't even in their way, posing no threat to them whatsoever, but they just want to abuse you, folks. They are trying to get people to react violently towards them on purpose, almost like they've been given some kind of order to do so. Look at him. Just drive by and spray people. Not the way at all.
They just sprayed everyone as they left.
And gas you. New America, we could just gas our own citizens now. Spray you right in the fucking face. Who gives a shit? You have no rights. Meanwhile, oh my God, you guys see this one? So apparently this little 20-year-old kid out just peacefully protesting. The Nazis shot him in the eyeball He'll be blind for fucking life, and then they drag him away. This is like something out of just a dystopian nightmare movie. Like, this doesn't seem real. It definitely doesn't seem like the United States, but this to the megaphone. Blammo! Shot him in the eyeball. And then as he's bleeding, drag him off. Yeah. Look at this shit. Blood poured out of his face. Mass Nazis gassing their citizens, dragging him off. This is literally like a scene out of any third world hellhole. Like if I'd have shown you this and said it was Iran or just anywhere, like you no probably believe it. But America, you won, MAGA. You did it. They're so happy about it too, folks. The fucking bootlickers. Tread on me, daddy. They fucking love this shit. Nothing they hate more than democracy. They're fucking just bottom beta cucks, every fucking one of them. They love the fucking boot. They love bending the fucking ass cheeks and taking that government dick. And here's the kid. Here's the new America, folks. We shoot our children in the face and then drag them away. 21-year-old Kadeem Rumler was shot in the face by ICE officers, then dragged like trash. He is now permanently blind in his left eye. Yeah, he's going to be rich, but it's going to be the taxpayers who pay for it. As always, they abuse us and they make us pay for our own abuse. ICE choked out this 10th grader, stole his phone, and then sold it, apparently. In an article about reckless and wanton ICE violence, the illegal seizure and then sale of the minority's phone caught my eye as street gang behavior. So he tracked his phone, apparently, to some kind of vending machine for used electronics. Is that a thing? How the fuck do you sell a phone? Or do you sell it to somebody else? They put it in the vending machine? I don't know how it works. But anyway, he tracked to the vending machine after ICE stole it from him. I guess they did. That's what the article says. And I believe everything I read, folks. So, fuck ICE. Meanwhile, Geraldo Rivero reporting on this story. Once again, I don't know if this is true or not, but the story is this woman was just driving to her doctor's appointment. And I guess there's an intersection. She didn't really know what to do. And of course, you want to be very careful when ICE is surrounding your car. You don't want to drive away and get shot in the fucking face. So it's a scary time. If they tell you to move forward, you don't know if you want to do it or not because they could kill you. So anyway, they, of course, dragged her out of her fucking car.
Doctor's appointment. See, they bust the windows. Now they're going into the car. They've opened the door.
That's terrible. It's terrible. What are they pulling her out? Look at that. Let everybody see this. Is this an investigation of domestic terrorism? Or is this a civil rights matter? This guy Thompson is hugely regarded, highly regarded.
Yes.
Stanford educated.
Highly retarded.
He's the prosecutor who said that Biden screwed up with the documents, but that he was too senile in a sense to prosecute him. But he's like the hero of the Twin Cities, Thompson. Everybody likes him, and now he and his entire senior staff are quitting. The federal prosecutors in Minneapolis, let me say it again, have quit. They just quit. So they have made, those prosecutors have made their judgment about what you're seeing. Those prosecutors, federal prosecutors, have seen this and said, wait a second. This is a civil rights matter that we have to probe. A 37-year-old mother is dead. What we're seeing here, this bullying, just, I don't know how you could see this and think that sending 2,000 ICE agents into the city, 2,000 ICE agents, and there's only 600 local cops in Minneapolis. 600 cops police Minneapolis daily all year long. 600.
Almost like, what do you think is going to happen? And the answer is what we're watching.
What do you think is going to happen? This is what's going to happen.
Why the fuck would I shave my hair? I paid so much for this. Definitely not going to shave my hair. Yeah, crazy times, but par for the course. It's really hard not to get upset, folks. Really hard not to scream and cry and become violent. But we cannot do that because that's what they want. Can't get what they want. I guess. I don't give a shit, to be honest with you. I ain't going to do nothing. I'm going to sit on my fucking ass and just report on it. So as long as it don't come from me, we're fine. Grow your hair long and look like Zeus. I'm trying, but it ain't working. I'm at an awkward stage right now. I'm working on it in real time. Breaking, a new video out of Minneapolis shows the truth ICE doesn't want you to see. Compliance does not protect you. They're harassing every fucking body.
How's it going, sir? Good, sir. Good. Can I see your ID, please?
Can I ask why I was pulled over?
Do me a favor, turn off the vehicle.
Sure, no problem, sir. I'll get out. Sure. Yes, sir. We're cooperating.
Do me a favor,
You're safe, sir. You mind if you take off your face mask just to make... Sir,
sir, I need your
okay.
ID.
You can, hold on, let me make sure. Whoa. Hey, don't be hitting my shit, motherfucker. Okay. I appreciate you not having a mask on while you do your fucking job. All right? Well, you're fucking fine. Are you in danger, sir?
Fuck you. God damn it. I wish I could say what. First time I rolled in my window, you do it. Oh my God. I wish there was justice in this fucking world. I know guys like this. These fucking bullies. They're just looking for a fucking fight. You gonna respect my authority, boy? Oh, fuck no, I ain't. You ain't got no authority over me, bitch. Shut the fuck up.
Are you escalating shit? Are you escalating shit? All of this because you can't pay back your fucking bonus, you bitch.
Okay, great.
Relax, motherfucker. 6-week training, and this is what the fuck. This is what they're training you to do. Escalate shit.
Hey, dude.
You're safe.
Hey, buddy.
Are you feeling unsafe or uneasy?
I don't know, man.
Okay, you're the one with the sunglasses. I got one with the mask here. How many guns are around me? How many guns do I have?
They're such cowards. They're such pussies.
How many guns?
They're trying to escalate.
Down, sir, and I need him to stop banging on my shit. Am I asking for a lot? I'll get off the vehicle. I'll let you guys do. We will both get off the vehicle.
They're literally trying to stir you up, trying to make some shit happen, to give them an excuse to fucking beat you because that's what they want. They want an excuse to fucking hurt you. These sadists, these fucking Nazis. Oh, man. Whew. Calm down, Dusty. Don't say something you're going to regret or have to delete later. Meanwhile, breaking ICE Border Patrol agents are assaulting U.S. citizens on public sidewalks in Minneapolis. Just walk up and shove you down. Why not? Just stand there minding your own business on the sidewalk of an American street, but you have no business anymore being next to the God-men. They can just walk you around, push you the fuck around, because they're in power now, boy. Papers, please. You're holding illegals underneath the floorboards right now, aren't you? Just fucking inglorious bastards up in this motherfuckers. I'm gonna need 20 Nazi scalps for each of you. More papers, please, in the United States of America. They're not even denying the fact that they're racial profiling.
Yes, you are required to.
Where are you safe?
Look, sir, are you going to do this the easy way or are we going to take you in?
You cannot take me in.
Yes,
I'm
I
in
can.
my private.
Yes, I can.
Do
you have documentation?
I do have my documentation.
Can you present it to me,
Why
please?
are you asking me for my paperwork?
Because of your accent.
I still
Because your accent.
too.
It's an accent
Where
too.
were you born, sir?
Doesn't matter.
Where were you born at?
Put your hands behind your back.
Oh, no, you question me. I'm going to arrest you. New America, folks. God-man with accents themselves round you up because you have an accent. You at all time had to have your papers on you. It's exactly the stereotype of Nazi Germany, but fucking MAGA loves it, folks. They love the boots. ICE agent Minnesota violently detained and threatened to arrest a U.S. citizen for one reason only. He refused to show his citizenship.
Get the fuck on the car.
This one, I don't know if this one's real. Shit's gotten so crazy, folks, that it's not AI. It's too long to be AI. It could be a skit because these people sort of seem like they're bad actors, but it's so hard to tell anymore. We're through the looking glass where this could be fucking real. What do you guys think?
Get fucking arrested. I'm not. Get the fuck on the car before you get.
Now that's fucking assault.
Don't move. You're gonna get fucking tased. Don't fucking move, or you're gonna get tased. Because you want to be an idiot. I'm not moving. Because you want to be a fucking idiot. You're a fucking pussy. You're a fucking bitch. And you're gonna learn the fucking hard way.
What do you think? Is this real? I read through all the comments and not one person said they thought it was fake.
I don't give a fuck what you asked me for, bitch. Shut up. You shut up, bitch. Shut up. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? He has a gun on him. Look at that. A fully registered firearm. Because I'm a U.S. citizen. What's wrong with y'all? Wow.
Throwing the gun over there? Hell no! It looks fake to me. But once again, who the fuck knows? It's such crazy times we're living in. I still got my bullshit detector on, even when it's things that I'm supposed to be like, I guess, posting because it's good content. I don't want to post fake bullshit, so I will call it out if I see it, if I think it's fake, and I think that one might be staged. It doesn't seem like real life. It doesn't seem like that to me either. I'm just saying. Fake. Meanwhile, here's one that's not fake. No, that's the same fucking one. That's totally fake. And then did Trump came out and threatened the insurrection again. If the corrupt politicians of Minnesota don't obey the law and stop the professional agitators and insurrectionists from attacking the patriots of ICE who are only trying to do their job, I will institute the Insurrection Act. Exactly what he's trying to do, folks. That's why they invaded Minneapolis. Imagine you wake up one day and thousands of Nazis are in your city on every street corner, shoving people over, ripping people out of cars, kidnapping children. Why would they be doing that? Well, they're doing that on purpose because Trump is terrified of the midterms. He's terrified of the next election and wants to make sure it doesn't happen, so he's threatening it. But don't worry, folks. He's just joking. Well, maybe not. Next day he got here, buddy. None of this. Next day he got there and said we shouldn't even have elections. He's like, it's some deep psychological thing, but when you win the presidency, you don't win the midterms, Trump said. He boasted that he had accomplished so much that when you think of it, we shouldn't even have an election. It's all a joke, though, folks. Don't worry. Yes, he's threatening the Insurrection Act. Yes, once again, he's making a joke about not having midterm elections. But it's so funny. This is what you want your president to do when people are continuously calling him a dictator, comparing him to a wannabe king. You definitely want to go out there and joke as much as you possibly can about insurrection and canceling the elections. So funny, says our White House spokesperson, Carolyn Levitt.
My question is, President Trump has talked twice in recent days, once at the Kennedy Center and then to Reuters again last night about canceling the election. Why is he talking about this?
I believe you're referring to the president's interview at Reuters last night. I was in that interview. It was a closed-door interview. Obviously, there was not audio or video. The president was simply joking. He was saying, we're doing such a great job. We're doing everything the American people thought. Maybe we should just keep rolling. But he was speaking facetiously.
And then one more.
Definitely! If there's one thing we know about Trump is that he's just joking all the time, except he's not. This is what I tell you guys continuously. They boil the frog slowly. They like to put the ideas they plan on doing out in advance so they're not a shock to you when they're happening. So when he actually does the insurrection, when he actually does suspend the midterm elections, you haven't heard from the first time. And then they'll be like, we were just lying when we told you he was joking, and you believed us. We were just lying to you stupid libs to own you and to kick the can down the road, to lull you into a false sense of security so you wouldn't do anything about it till it was too late. You believed us, but we didn't believe you. We know he's not joking. We know this is the plan. I've been talking about this for a fucking year now. This is obviously the fucking plan. You're not fooling anybody. You're not owning anybody. Meanwhile, they love the boot, folks. They love the Nazi dick. I present you one of the biggest pussified cucks in the history of mankind. American Papa Bear.
Well, I guess I get to be that guy. I
So
get to be
brave.
the guy that says what everyone else is thinking.
Nobody's thinking this except for MAGA, right? The vast, vast majority of America doesn't want an insurrection. We don't want the Insurrection Act. We don't want to suspend the midterm elections. This is what you bootlicking Nazis want, all right? Can you just calm down? Just take your "Don't Tread on Me" flag and use it to wipe your boyfriend's cum off your wife. You know, it's such a better expenditure of your time than this.
Mr. President, we the people would like for you to invoke the Insurrection Act of
We
1807.
would not like that. He doesn't speak for anybody.
We the people are exhausted.
We're not exhausted.
We the people have witnessed the minority, the domestic terrorists burn this country down for the better part of a decade. And they have done so under Democrat leadership.
January 6th?
They have done so with the liberal media provoking it and fueling it. And we have watched them destroy this country without repercussions. We have witnessed them attack our military and attack our law enforcement without repercussions. We the people are tired of going
you
to
guys
work
shoot
every
someone in the
single
face
day
for sitting
while
in a
watching
car?
these lazy domestic terrorists burn our country down, again, without repercussion. So on behalf of we the people, we the majority, we would like for you, Mr. President, to please intervene.
Mr. President, please, in democracy, Mr. President, we no longer need a functioning democracy in America. Mr. President, please fuck me in the ass, Mr. President. I'll bend over, I'll spread those cheeks so wide for you. Lick those balls, Mr. President. Please fuck me, Mr. President. Fuck my wife in front of me, Mr. President. Mr. President.
Terry, do what you have to do, because we the people want to do everything we can to avoid a civil war. And if the government...
Yes! Invoking the Insurrection Act and locking people up. Definitely, that's going to stop the Civil War, isn't it? the very thing that'll kick it off. But they were all on my social media clamoring for Trump to invoke the Insurection Act, folks. Elon Musk has decided this is what gets rewarded. This is what the algorithm pays you for. So every one of them getting lockstep. They'll sell this idea to the American people. They try to justify it. MAGA podcaster, clearly gay, Benny Johnson, begging for presidential dick.
Holy smokes. And Sharia law in your country. You don't want to import that. These are bad things that you don't want to bring here. We don't have a country because of it. We shouldn't be importing it into our nation. Otherwise, you're going to get this. In part, Democrats impeached Donald Trump for insurrection because he waited 2 hours to tell people to go home. We've seen a violent insurrection for a week against the feds. And Minneapolis, and Tim Walz keeps telling people to keep going. Not another effing word about January 6th. That's exactly right. Invoke the Insurection Act.
Invoke the Insurection Act! Says paid by Russian Billy Benny Johnson. That's why the Russians paid him, though, folks, to divide us. They're trying so hard to destroy our democracy with Trump at the helm as their agent. Having a pretty good success, if I do say so myself. Meanwhile, people are standing up and fighting back a little bit. Brutal honesty, though. Here's what MAGA wants. This ICE situation in Minnesota may be a defining moment for how the next 10 years look. Any weakness means fueling the worst domestic extremist. Here's what should be done. Invoke the Insurection Act. Military arrest rioters and politicians. Yeah, just go arrest all the politicians for standing up against the Nazis. ICE triples presence and deports maximum illegals while DHS deneutralizes anyone, means murders, anyone who commits immigration fraud and deports. Not one apology from the right or anything. That's right. Just round everybody up, send them to concentration camps, kill them all, do the Insurection Act, suspend democracy, and don't apologize for it. Full steam ahead with Nazism. 37,000 likes. James Wood, former actor, and what I understand, pedophile? That's what I heard. Just do it! Do the Insurection Act, Daddy Trump, because the anarchy and violence in Minnesota is nothing short of funded insurrection. I mean, you're right, but it's funded by the Trump administration, caused by the ICE Nazis. They're the ones doing the violence. They're the ones stirring everything up. They're the ones causing the fucking chaos. But James Woods loves it, folks. They love the orange dick. Spread those ass cheeks more, James. Bad hombre, so bad. Says this is how 99% of Trump voters actually feel about ICE. Yeah, you're all fucking Nazis. Obviously, you love them fucking Nazis. ICE has shown too much restraint with these terrorists. Oh, haven't they? They've been so restrained and held back. Spared no expense in enforcing the law. They've already done that. They're already funded like half of what the fucking Marines are or some shit. It's crazy. Great start, but kick deportations in high gear. They all have to go back. No carve-outs for illegals. And here's the main point. It denaturalize and deport many of the legal troublemakers, too. And this is the end game, folks. All this apparatus are setting up, all these Nazis are not for the Browns. They're for those of us who stand up against MAGA. They want us to be stripped of our citizenship. Doesn't matter if we are from a lineage that came from the fucking Mayflower. If you're not MAGA, they don't want you in this fucking country. And they want to deport you, I guess, to a country I've never been before. But you're going to have to kill me, unfortunately. You're going to have to kill me. They might do it, though. Who knows? I wouldn't be fucking surprised if that fucking happened, folks. I hope it doesn't, because I don't want to fucking die. I want to live long enough to fix this haircut. Meanwhile, a lot of people are standing up to him. A lot of heroes out there. A lot of brave motherfuckers. A lot braver than me. Sitting on my fucking ass in my bedroom talking my shit. First off, you see the new Black Panther Party? These people don't seem like they're kidding around too much.
Won't no ICE agent ever run up on me. I guarantee you they won't. I'll put a hole in their chest the size of a window. Safe line repair, safe line replace. That's what's going to happen. They touch me. Unarmed woman was killed by ICE. If you think you're about to come and brutalize the people while we're standing here, fuck around and find out. Our interactions with the police and ICE, and we hold them accountable. We hold them accountable. We patrol the community and we hold them accountable. The Black Panther Party for self-defense, we're the same Panther Party from back in the day, but we're a little more aggressive now, you dig?
More aggressive
Carry
than
bigger
before?
guns and we don't take no shit. Places where there are a lot of immigrants at, I think that the community around them needs to take special care to them and it needs to start escorting them to and from everywhere to make sure that they're safe. Because them ICE agents ain't going to act like that if it's a bunch of people standing outside with assault rifles and shotguns. It's a semi-automatic shotgun. That means them shotgun shells that shoot out of a pump, they shoot them rapidly. If you are going to legally arm yourself with something bigger than what they got. Those who serve in the public, they should be fearful of the public. They should be fearful that the public's going to be dissatisfied with their job that they're doing, not feeling like they're tyrants, not feeling like they're bullies because they got guns and body armor and walkie-talkies. That makes them immune to whatever the people would do. I think you want to correct the ideology of the pig and the mentality of the slave catcher. You meet them with equal force. All power to the motherfucking people.
No, it's not AI. One thing, AI doesn't do that long. AI usually, I mean, it can do longer videos, but right now it's not good enough to do consistent videos that long. But no, that's real, folks. I got no comment about anything he just said. Do ask thou will. And some more heroes. You see all the ICE cars get wrecked.
ICE thought they could fuck with Minneapolis. All 3 of their cars. Don't fuck with Fuck ICE. Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck all them niggas. Where the arsenal was. Damn, they gutted this car.
Yeah, fuck that shit up. I got no comment about that one either. Non-violence. Meanwhile, here's one from Cal Kalinske. This woman is annoying as shit, but it's kind of funny. Apparently, the right-wing media trying to stir up trouble at one of the ICE protests, and here's her response to it.
Dealing with what we're dealing with on the ground. All over. That's right. Actually, I'm very respectful. And you're not respectful at all in any way. I just want to ask, do you believe in illegal immigration? Do you think U.S. taxpayers should be funding housing for illegals and medical care?
Smart man. He is so intelligent. This man, he's got nothing to say. He's got nothing to say.
I've got a lot to say.
He's a big man. He's a big man.
Now I'm a Nazi.
What a big man.
Dealing with
such a big man. He's such a smart man. I kind of love her. It's kind of funny. He didn't really have much of a response to that. Then, Nazi sympathizers, not the best, not the brightest. This guy almost burst into tears when he just asked a very simple question.
You are a fucking fucktard. What's up? What's your deal, dude? Why don't you join the Marines?
I don't want to fight for Israel.
You don't want to fight for Israel, but why are you supporting ICE then? You're with him. You just gave him a fist bump, so you support Donald Trump, so you support the betrayal of the Constitution.
I kind of like ICE, but I don't like
So why do you like ICE?
I think they need to put illegal invaders from
Why?
this country.
Why?
Because.
Thank you for that.
Oh, poor kid. What a fucking pussy. They're all goddamn worthless. And they'd love this. This is what community looks like chasing these fucking pigs off.
This video shows several men exit an SUV outside Rectangle Pizza in South Minneapolis.
And they stormed up on our door to try to get in.
But Rectangle Pizza co-owner Brianna Evans says employees and community members chased off those ICE agents after they tried to enter her restaurant Monday afternoon. Video appears to show those agents leaving, but not before deploying chemical agents, which were kicked right back.
They don't belong here. They're not this community. They're not what we believe in. We support and love each other, and you can see from that video exactly what happens when they try to with us.
This video shows several men exit an SUV outside Rectangle Pizza in South Minneapolis.
And they stormed up on our door to try to get in.
But Rectangle Pizza co-owner Brianna Evans says employees and community members chased off those ICE agents after they tried to enter her restaurant Monday afternoon. Video appears to show those agents leaving, but not before deploying chemical agents, which were kicked right back.
They don't belong here. They're not this community. They're not what we believe in. We support and love each other, and you can see from that video exactly what happens when they try to with us.
This video shows several men.
Love it! Heroes among us, folks. Get up all of their ass. More of us than there are of them, and they're terrified of us. They're terrified we're going to unite. Meanwhile, here's what happened to ICE when they went into a Minnesota restaurant.
Take off your mask! Take off your mask!
Get out of here, you fat little coward mother Nazi piece of.
Get them! No quarter, no justice, no peace. Should be nowhere they feel comfortable. As long as they're roaming our fucking streets until the day comes where we can do Nuremberg 2.0. Meanwhile, this guy's dead on in his interview.
Take a look at this video shared with Fox 9. It shows ICE detaining a man at a gas station. This is in St. Paul, not Minneapolis. And you can see those agents carrying him away by his arms and legs, and you can hear the bystanders protesting his detainment.
I seen some videos of them taking him by all fours, a U.S. citizen that was born here in St. Paul, Minnesota, for exercising his rights, recording ICE on a private property, and they took him. They grabbed him by all fours like he was a fucking animal, and they took him. Excuse my language. But again, born and raised here for recording, exercising his rights.
You don't have any rights anymore.
One more time. That's bull.
Your rights are what Donald Trump says they are.
To learn more about this specific incident.
And all these patriots will goose step us right to the fucking concentration camps, folks. They fucking love it. Until it gets turned on them. The day they decide to stand up against Donald Trump, if that ever fucking happens, they're going to come for you fucking next. Gonna be real, real sad at the country you created. Meanwhile, Only Safe Space now is in the Epstein files, and this is the shitty part of this. No one's talking about the Epstein files anymore, almost no one. Everybody's concentrating on the ICE Nazis or the Venezuelan war, the World War III that's about to be caused by invading Greenland or whatever the fuck else the orange goof is used to distract us with this week. See very little. All the people that were pissed off at Donald Trump, they were speaking out against him, the fracture in the MAGA community, they've forgotten all about that, moved on. Nick Fuentes cheering for the death of Renee Good. They're cheering for the invasion of Venezuela. They're clamoring for bombing in Iran. So they're back on the same page again, folks. All it took is a little Nazism to get it all together. Meanwhile, these people from out of state, from all over the country, invading Minnesota, clearly not used to the fucking weather. Seems pretty easy to get away from these Keystone cops. Here they are tripping and falling, busting their ass. Go back to Texas, fucktoid. Slipping and sliding, sliding and slipping. Can't even stand, motherfucker. Now let me just tackle some random guy. Let me just tackle this guy because the guy I wanted ran a fucking way, and I feel like a loser. You've hurt my manhood, so let me just violate your fucking rights for no reason. Meanwhile, talking about a good way. I don't know if it's a good way or not. A way, let's just say. I can't give my opinion on it one way or another. A way to fight back against the Nazis, if you're so inclined. Water. This person in the back of their SUV opened a bunch of jugs of water and then pouring them in front of the ICE facilities to create ice. Ironically enough, I don't know how effective that is. Whatever slows them down a little bit. But according to the Trump administration, this is terrorism, folks. Pouring water is attempted murder.
What other acts of violence have they been committing against these agents?
Well, Sean, your viewers can see that car was driving, pouring cold water on the ground so that it would freeze the ground in front of our federal law enforcement vehicles so that they would potentially slide, crash, and potentially kill them. That is a federal crime that your viewers are seeing there.
Oh, my God, they're such fucking pussies. Water? Water's gonna melt us. Oh, my God, they're pouring water, y'all. It's murder. They're literally trying to kill us with water. Fuck. Most worthless goddamn weaklings. But you know what does seem effective? And once again, I am not suggesting anybody do this. I am just reporting the news. They have found one thing that ICE truly does fear. Piss.
You said someone threw a bottle full of piss at you? Is that what?
Yeah. If you want it, all this is all piss.
Surprised you didn't drink it.
You're okay with me coming over to take a shot of
Somebody threw a bottle of piss and it went all inside the vehicle too.
Did it go in your mouth?
Me, so.
Good. Should piss in your eyeball. Yeah, this is peaceful protest. This is what they do peacefully before the non-peaceful protests begin.
We're gonna T-bone into some family. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's almost like you Nazis shouldn't be there. Don't invade a goddamn state. Go the fuck home, pieces of shit. Meanwhile, Mention Kelly knows the real reason that people are out there protesting. You might think it's because Nazis have invaded Minnesota. They're rounding people up. They're kidnapping children, using them against parents. They're shooting women in the fucking face. Nah. Ain't got nothing to do with that. The real reason they're protesting, because they're uggos. You know it's true, folks. Mention Kelly says, I don't think any of these people are having sex. True. That's the really important thing to think about right here. Who's getting laid? Isn't that what's all on our mind right now that Nazis have taken over? I really don't. I think it's not a coincidence that all these women are obese and unattractive with multiple piercings, no makeup, because you really want to spruce yourself up when you're fighting Nazis, folks. Skin issues, I'm sorry. But if you are having positive interaction with men, where you're going to bed with them, and they're treating you well, and you're enjoying it, you feel the euphoria that comes into that. You're not going to go out there. What the fuck is this, folks? These are the people that rule our media now. 8th graders. Less than that. I wasn't in this fucking immature when I was in 8th fucking grade. Just crazy shit. They all have the minds of fucking children. Not even smart children. But guess who seems to be waking up a little bit? Don't get your hopes up. I know tomorrow he will have every one of the people causing all these problems back on his show, giving them a platform to spread their Nazi propaganda, hoovering their dick. But I'll take the win for today. Lots of people mad at Joe Rogan on the conservative side because he said this.
You don't want militarized people in the streets just roaming around, snatching people up, many of which turn out to actually be U.S. citizens that just don't have their papers on them. Are we really going to be the Gestapo? Where's your papers?
Yeah, no, he's in the hot dog costume trying to find out who's responsible for this. Who put Trump into power? I mean, I know I have the #1 podcast in the fucking world, and I endorse Trump, and I have all of his fucking henchmen on here constantly, and I'm hoovering their dicks, swallowing everybody their cum, and letting them spread all their lies on my platform. But who is responsible for this? You are, Joe. But I'll give you credit. He doing a little bit this week. He also said this.
I think after that woman was shot, I think unfortunately, well, everything's unfortunate about it, right? But one of the real problems is now ICE are villains, and now people are looking at them like murderous military people that are on the streets of our city, and they're masked up, which is also a problem, right? Because if you get arrested by a cop, you're allowed to ask the cop, what is your name and badge number? And you could film that cop. If you get arrested by an ICE agent, you have no such right. They're wearing a mask. They don't have to tell you shit.
Right.
That's a problem.
Yeah.
That's a problem on our city streets.
But he'll have Kristi Noem on there next week, and he'll be like, why is ICE so awesome? ICE is afraid for their fucking safety. That's why they're all masked up. Is that right, Kristi Noem? Anyway, he also said this.
It's also very ugly to watch someone shoot a U.S. citizen, especially a woman, in the face, where it's like, I'm not that guy. I don't know what he thought. And again, this is a guy who had almost been run over.
So he should have been on the job?
It just looked horrific to me. I mean, when people say it's justifiable because the car hit him, it seemed like she was kind of turning the car away.
Yeah, not kind of turning. She was completely turning the car away, right? He might have been brushed slightly. Even if she smacked right the fuck into him, I don't think that's justification to murder her, right? So she wasn't as intentional, and he jumped in front of her fucking car to make it happen, and he already poured his gun out before she even fucking moved an inch. So yeah, Joe. But hey, I'll give you a little pat on the back this week. At least conservatives are mad at you, so I'll give you partial credit for that one. But do you know who loves the Nazis, folks? You know who is all in on the Nazis rampaging across the globe? Senator John Fetterman. He's been posted by Benny Johnson, and he's on Fox News. Here's what he had to say. And goddamn, you'll notice how he can barely string a fucking sentence together. It's wild. This guy clearly has brain damage, yet he is the new darling of the right, because of fucking course he is.
Border, and it was skyrocketing, and it's like, that's unsustainable. When you reach almost 300,000 people, that's unsustainable, and we need to, as a Democrat, it shouldn't be unreasonable to want to secure our border and do it in that way. And now let's
who's responsible for not securing the border? Who sabotaged the bipartisan border deal written by the conservatives in order to get reelected? Who admitted to that and bragged about it? Get back to me, John.
So let's also talk about ICE. Now, absolutely, again, what happened in Minneapolis was absolutely tragic.
But
and then now, if you think, now this is from the Washington Post. You know, this is the latest statistics. These are people that ICE now are, no, it's like, no.
What?
67% have criminal charges, pending ones, or that. So that's more than 2/3. You know, the people now. Now, there are some people that aren't involved in any kinds of illegal things.
Most of them.
But so me, I think two things can be true. You know, round up all the criminals, deport them. They shouldn't have ever been here, and they definitely have to go. And now I don't know, want to see more and more things happening in Minneapolis now too. So two things must be true, and I strongly reject the extreme on either side.
Oh, sure you do.
About
You are
this
the
now.
extreme.
So we must be true. And you know, I watched you earlier in your show. You just pointed out President Obama deported, you know, millions of people, and there wasn't having the same kind of outrage here, you know, here is from
almost like he didn't go into the cities and do the exact same thing. He just sent them back at the fucking border, right? I mean, it's pretty obvious. But lie, John, lie, but poorly, because you could barely fucking speak. This is who our elected representatives are, folks. Democrats not going to help you. Meanwhile, personal information of 4,500 ICE and Border Patrol agents leaked online. Oopsies! We know who you are. Once fucking Trump is gone, if that ever fucking happens, might be some shit you gotta pay. Hopefully, we'll see. Don't get your fucking hopes up. But you know whose name was found on that list? And you're not gonna be shocked. I actually talked about this in the last show. How you don't see a lot of the Proud Boys, a lot of the Oath Keepers anymore, now that ICE is starting to ramp up their Nazism. And they found that Enrique Tarrio is on the list of leaked ICE officers. You know, Proud Boys leader? One of the ones that Donald Trump pardoned. So no shocker here, folks. All the white supremacists, they've just got a job with the federal government, and they're making hundreds of thousands of dollars just doing exactly the same shit they were doing for fucking free, just being Nazis. Meanwhile, ICE is spending $8 million on deals with pro-ICE influencers to push its propaganda because they're incredibly fucking unpopular for obvious goddamn reasons, especially with the Utes. And I can't help but notice I ain't got my fucking check yet. I wonder why. Oh, it's because I hate ICE. Anyway, man, it's so easy to make it as a conservative influencer. Holy God, I'm so envious. So difficult on the left, but on the right, they just back dump trucks full of fucking money up and just bury you in that shit, Scrooge McDuck style. It's fucking frustrating. But lest you think the Democrats are going to help you, no. Hakeem Jeffries refuses calls to slash ICE funding after Renee Good killing.
So, given that you said that they're going to be taking up the appropriations process, if Democrats take back the House or Senate, will they do anything to slash funding for ICE or hold ICE accountable for these fatal shootings? There are multiple shootings, not just what happened to Renee Good.
Let me first say that the killing of Renee
was
Nicole
terrible.
Good was an abomination,
I'm sorry
a
she died.
disgrace.
I'm not going to do anything about it. It was a disgrace, though.
And blood is clearly on the hands of those individuals within the administration who've been pushing an extreme policy.
Right? What do you do about it?
That has nothing to do with immigration enforcement connected to removing violent felons from this country. We support the removal of violent felons from this country who are here
I'm sure
illegally.
you do, right? You support whatever
But
they do.
that's not what this administration has been doing under the so-called leadership.
What have you been doing?
Of Kristi Noem, who's a stone-cold liar.
Yeah.
There's no evidence at all that this was a justified shooting. So let's deal with the tragedy right now.
That's
She
not what
hasn't
you
even been buried.
That's not what you asked.
Her
That's you
family
could do anything
is
about it.
grieving.
Right.
She was a...
So do something about it right now. That doesn't mean that just because your family's grieving, that you're not going to do anything about it until later on when they're not grieving anymore. That means right now is the time to take action and do something. So what are you going to do?
Single mom and an American citizen. And we all are outraged by what took place in Minneapolis, and we will respond decisively.
Okay, so nothing. I'm not giving you any answers whatsoever. We're not actually going to do anything. We're just going to lay down and be bottom bitch pussies like we always are with my fucking stupid goddamn lists, and we're still going to get elected anyway because all of our government is worthless from top to bottom, even the Democrats, everybody.
So pussies! That's who we got representing us on the Democrat side. Not the Republicans. I'll give the fucking Republicans, well, except for like Lady Lindsey Graham. But a lot of them are not total pussies like our side is. At least they'll fucking go out and do what they had planned on doing. Coke Shapiro, yeah, it's fucking sad state of affairs. And all right, that is my coverage of the ICE Nazis for this week, folks. And time for the halftime. What time is it? Boom, perfect, dead on 9. I'm so good at this. So amazing. Hey, folks, quick commercial. Stupid Dusty, I hate your hair. I didn't have to shut up. I don't even want to look. Fuck. Oh my God, it's even worse than I thought. Folks, I have a Patreon account. You know what that is? Basically, it's where you chip in a couple dollars a month so I don't die. I am an independent journalist. I basically don't have any ads on the show. I don't let any sponsors pay me to say what the fuck they want me to say. I am 100% user supported by the good people like yourselves. And as long as you guys will support me, I'll stay doing this show for fucking ever. But if I can't afford to do it, I won't. So please help me not go out of business. Patreon.com is a place where you can chip in a couple bucks. And as a bonus, after parties, you get all the after parties. And folks, we got a good after party coming up tonight. It starts up here and it goes all the way down to here. So come join me at the after party. Get your ticket if you don't already fucking have one. And if you want one, man, last show they gave like 200 tickets away for free. You guys need to be here live because you can get your free ticket sometimes from the very, very generous people in my audience. And also, I want to give a shout out to Chris, who set up this. First off, boom, TikTok for Dusty Show. He put all the clips up on TikTok. You rock, Chris. So there's links in the description of the video if you guys want to go subscribe to the TikTok. It's the Daily Dusty on TikTok. And also over there on the Instagram, the Dusty Show on Instagram. Boom, Chris did this too. So thanks, Chris. Sign up for Instagram. Not today, Satan. Anyway, the Dusty Show over there on Instagram. 8 followers. It'll build. It'll build. Appreciate you, Chris. And all right, let's read. Get your PayPal's in, folks. Going to read all the PayPal's into the show. Click the link that pops up when you aim your camera phone at that, or just go to the fucking link that's in the description of the video. cultofdusty2@gmail.com. That's my PayPal. Help a brother out. That's what I pay Chris with. And all right. Boom. Let's see who's first tonight. I bet it's probably BBC. Boom. I was right. BBC. BBC sent me pictures of all these badass bongs that he bought for some reason. He doesn't even fucking smoke weed. He eats it. But they're so cool. One of them's like a unicorn. Always got the cool shit, fucking BBC. Love you, BBC. Grant Williams, $20 Canadian. Take off, hoser. Hey, America. How you like Canada now? Balls all in her face. With our new trade deal with China. I didn't even hear about that, but I'm not surprised. Everybody's going to leave us behind. We're going to be a pariah state. Separated from the rest of the fucking globe. Hopefully they'll all rise up and kill us. WSC time, $10. Good evening, Dustin. Good evening. I've been diving into the remake of Pac-Man World Tour. What? And it's such a fantastic platformer. It's definitely fun, but it also presents quite a challenge. Never heard of that. That's old school Pac-Man. Have to check that out. Thank you. One ticket from WSC time. Thank you. If you got it, give WSC your love. Rebecca Boy's going to read her sexy. Looking forward to catching up. The thumbnail is great. Have a good weekend. Hell yeah. Thumbnail actually got pretty good today. I ain't hating on it. And thank you as always, Rebecca, for supporting the show. Everybody give your letter, Rebecca. One of the heroes keeping this whole thing going. Loki, 30, I want to say pounds. Free Palestine, love Ukraine, fuck ICE, hell yeah, Loki. What's up with you? All good sentiments. I appreciate you. Thank you, you handsome son of a bitch. Jason Ashby, one ticket. Fuck yeah, Jason. Welcome to us, buddies. Mick Furphy? That's a weird way to spell Murphy. Dusty, I love your work. Hell yeah, I wish I could afford to give you more. Me too. Hey, but you future motherfucker give me $15 from the future, and that helps. Thank you. Gosh! The federal judge just put some restrictions on ICE in Minnesota. Good, but they have federal immunity, so they'll pretty much just ignore them, I bet. We'll see what happens. Keep it going, Dusty. I will, Paul Ruid. You keep it going, buddy. Thank you for $20. Very generous. Malombre, $5 Australian. Dusty has been on the fringe of society. I've always been on the fringe. I'm crazy as shit, y'all. Y'all don't even know. People always ask me, Dusty, do you have mental problems? Fuck yeah! You just now noticing? Wings of Shoe looks like the USA needs a regime change. Shh. They're going to lock you up in a concentration camp with the best of us. Silver Mandalorian. Someone has to chronicle this shit, Dusty, so keep it up as long as you can. I'm going to do it for as long as I'm able to. For as long as I'm mentally fucking able to, guys. But man, I cannot lie. I get sick and tired of talking about Donald Trump. I wake up and I'm like, I just can't do it. I can't talk about this motherfucker. I can't do it. I can't do it. But today I can do it, so bask in my glory. Be careful out there, folks. I'm always careful. Not really. I'm pretty unsafe, to be honest with you. So, thank you, Swagger Cat. You fucking rock. Squitches to using yours. Dusty, this shit is crazy, dude. Don't talk about my hair like that. Thraxis, 10 pounds. There are 2 conventions in the USA that happen each year, and I would love to come and visit from the UK, but don't. Given what ICE is up to, there's no way in hell I visit, at least until Trump is gone. Nope, I don't blame you. It's not safe here. Stay far, far away. Thanks, Dusty07. Hey, thank you, Lauren 1130 311 numbers. Charlie Kelly, isn't that the guy from Always Sunny in Philadelphia? Fuck ICE. Fuck yeah. Fuck ICE. Hate them. Hate. Brian Paul, $20 to the tune of that crappy Stain song. It's been a while since I could give money to your show. Love from North Dakota. Don't you know? Great show, Dusty. Is that the tune? I have no idea. Best I could do. Thank you, Brian Paul. Big Black COVID. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Yes, they're going to do the fascism and try to make us fight back using our 2A right as an option. But it will all not help us. For now, stand back and stand by. That's a demand that, hey, I'm with you. I ain't going to do shit. You know me. I'm just going to run my fucking mouth. Don't give them what they want. But at some point, I would say Americans do have to stand up and fight back. I don't think that time has come yet, though. We have to let them do a little bit more of the murder to get more people on our side. But just stand by. Rocks 1FSM, 1 ticket. Fuck yeah, Rocks. How you doing tonight? Neil Steam, 10 tickets. Hell yeah. Like I said, they so generous. You guys got to be here live to get some of these free fucking tickets. After party, this right after the show coming up. 10 more from BBC, the best among us. If you got one, give him and Neil your love. Smoky Stew, delicious. Ice should melt ASAP. And Dusty, you have better hair than a lot of 20 and 30, so they love you. Usually that's good. I just ran out of fucking time to do anything with it. I'm sorry. I apologize. Don't look. I'm glad this is not being recorded. That's all I got to say. So, Traveler of Worlds. Sad world, but glad to see the people rise up. Rise up. Rise up. I'm only here for the hair. I don't fucking blame you. It's a whole show in itself. 1 ticket from Travelers of the World. Fuck yeah. Hello, Mr. Anderson. 5 tickets from fucking Hero Matrix, dude. And I want to ski off your hair. I want to snort that shit. It's like beautiful, beautiful powder, baby. And all right, folks, plenty of time to get your super chats in. I'm going to read all the rest of it at the end of the show, and also going to read all the PayPal. So get a man Cashapp, $, Cult of Dusty. Lots of ways to support the world's greatest show if you want to, if you're able to do it, do it. But for now, we got to move along and play you guys a little Chud classic. Finally hit it 10 times on accident. This time's on purpose. Oh, hell yeah. And all the cool kids say, Rick, block. Another week, another embarrassment from our glorious goddamn leader. How is this guy president? So I guess he thought he'd get up there and make fun of Joe Biden. Can't believe he's making me defend Joe Biden. I hate fucking Joe Biden, child murdering sack of shit. I hope he dies horribly and painfully. But I ain't the fucking president, okay? President's supposed to be presidential. I guess he gets so many laughs when he does his stupid trans woman weightlifter, you know? This stupid, embarrassing thing he says over and fucking over again because our president is the world's worst comedian. Same lame jokes every time. Well, now, at least he's spinning it a little bit. Same joke, but this time it's at Joe Biden's expense. And this is Joe Biden coughing because he's dying of cancer.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And nobody laughing, everybody stunned in silence. They're like, what the fuck is this? Good God, America. Could you fall any fucking further? Meanwhile, you guys hear he was out at the Ford plant, and one of the workers shouted, "Hey, Trump, you're a pedophile protector." And so our president says, fuck you, and then flips the guy off. Yeah, this is real life. Not making this up. Not AI, folks. This is what happened. He's like, "Hey, pedophile protector Trump." Trump points. Fuck you. Fuck you. Flips him off. Yeah, that's our president. We told him not to protect pedophiles. He's like, fuck you, I'll protect pedophiles if I want to. Fuck you. And yet, when you're told to not protect pedophiles, I saw a lot of Trump supporters posting this picture, not with this caption, just picture, I'm going to frame this picture, but they didn't tell everybody what he was flipping the guy off for. They didn't mention the part that the guy told him to quit protecting pedophiles. They conveniently left that fucking part out. And finally, some justice in this world. Usually in the United States of America, if you say the N-word, they give you $1 million, or if you kill a woman, they give you $1 million. This time, one of the heroes got paid, the gentleman you just heard, who screamed, quit protecting pedos at Donald Trump and got flipped off. Donations of over $480,000. I think it's like $600,000 so far. They're going to make this dude a millionaire, y'all. And finally, this is the kind of activism I like to see. United Auto Worker Union defends free speech of man flipped off by Trump. They fired him, by the way, of course, because MAGA actually hates freedom of speech. They love cancel culture. They're faking every goddamn humanly possible way. A top auto worker union is defending a Ford employee who exchanged insults with President Donald Trump, and then they gave him $500,000. That's all you need to know. So, yay! Finally! Good report on GoFundMe. Meanwhile, he's stealing Venezuela's oil and he's selling it, and he's keeping their money in his secret bank account in Qatar, and they're not even trying to hide it. Yeah, it's so crazy, folks. Trump sells first batch of Venezuelan oil for $500 million, stores funds in neutral Qatari bank account. Hey, nothing to see here, folks. Using our taxpayer dollars to send our military in to overthrow a president of another country, do regime change, steal their oil, and then taking the money from the oil and putting it in his secret bank account in the Middle East. Yay for greatness. But hey, he's going to be the richest man to ever live. When he gets out of the office, he's going to be $2 trillion, I guarantee you, folks. No telling how much money he's stealing. Hand over fist. He cannot believe we put him back in power. Then he keeps threatening Greenland over and over again, even though Greenland is a NATO member. And NATO has said if you attack Greenland, then NATO ends and you're at war with the rest of the fucking world. All your military bases immediately get seized. You basically get cut off from trade from the rest of the fucking world. And you're a pariah state even more than you already are, right? And the premier of Greenland went out there and he says, hey, we don't want to be part of America. You know, if we have to choose between America and Denmark, we'll pick Denmark. They told Donald Trump about this. Here's his response.
On Greenland, sir, the premier of Greenland said today, we prefer to stay with Denmark. Do you see that as the final word? That? The premier of Greenland.
Well, that's their problem. That's their problem. I disagree with him. I don't know who he is, don't know anything about him, but that's going to be a big problem for him.
That's going to be a big problem. There's no sovereign countries anymore. Trump is the leader of the entire fucking world, and he owns your land, he owns your house, he owns your oil. He'll sell all that shit and send the money to his Qatari goddamn bank accounts. Yay, America! Then he's going to punish the rest of us, I guess, folks, once again. Trump says, I may put tariffs on countries if they don't go along with me on Greenland because we need it. That's right. Hey, you guys willing to spend even more on overseas goods? Endless taxes on us, I guess. Going to punish every single one of us because other countries don't want him invading and taking Greenland. So, yay, America. I guess bankruptcy. I guess none of us can be afford to fucking feed our kids or eat anymore. Hey, but at least Donald Trump gets to steal Greenland and send the money to Qatari. So that's all good, America. Exactly what we fucking deserve. But good news. According to CNN, Trump is falling off the cliff with Generation Z. I don't even know how this is real to begin with. I mean, I guess I do know. It's because all of our social media was taken over by right-wingers from fucking head to toe. All the front page of Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, all the social media sites is nothing but right-wingers because our billionaires reward that in the algorithm. And so kids are idiots, right? Kids were fooled. And apparently he was like 50% approval rating when he got elected from Generation Z. Seems hard to believe, but no longer falling off the cliff.
New this morning. What about the kids? Perhaps no group swung more in the 2024 election than younger voters. They were decisive in Donald Trump's win. We've got new data this morning on what they think now. With us now, CNN Chief Data Analyst Harry Enton. There have been some pretty big shifts here.
Yeah, these guys are swingers. That's what we're talking about here. Take a look here. Generation Z. John like that. Gen Z, party ID margin, Dems versus the GOP. In 2024, look at this. It was just a 6-point margin between the Democrats and Republicans. Democrats just led by 6 points. Very small. Remember, Donald Trump did very well for a Republican candidate amongst the youngest part of the electorate. But take a look here, 2025. Hello, a huge widening of the lead for Democrats among Generation Z, tripling their lead on party identification from 6 all the way up to 20. That was, in fact, the largest shift, considerably more so than any other group. Yes, there was a shift in the overall electorate, but this more than double the shift that we saw among the electorate at large towards the Democratic Party.
Okay, and we said it was decisive for Donald Trump. How have opinions shifted toward Donald Trump among this group?
Okay, so this, in some ways, you might say this, this doesn't necessarily apply to Donald Trump. It absolutely does apply to Donald Trump. I mean, he has just fallen off a cliff when it comes to Generation Z. Look at this. Donald Trump's net approval rating in February of 2025. John said it right. Wow.
This was actually a month into the administration.
This was a month into the administration. He was at plus 10 points on the net approval rating. He was on the right side of the ledger. Look at this. Falling off that cliff. That is a drop of 42 points to negative 32 points on the net approval rating amongst Generation Z. My goodness gracious, this, as I said, is a very swingy group, and it has swung very much away from Donald John.
I hope that's true. Once again, hard to believe that many supported to begin with. Just shows you how easily they're fucking led. Let's check with the economy real quick. Folks, if you're having trouble, don't worry. Price fixing. So they used to say this was socialism. They used to hate this. I'm actually for price fixing. That's the only way you're going to fix things, right? There has to be some kind of price controls. Things are out of goddamn whack. Joe Biden should have done this. That was one of Joe Biden's biggest failures, other than murdering all the children in Palestine. One of the main reasons he lost is because he refused to do price fixing, right? Price caps. Bring that inflation down. No, he's like, no, companies can just gouge the American public all they fucking want to. I ain't gonna do shit about it. Well, then die, you fucking evil corpse. Anyway, they're asking Trump's confidants. Senator Roger Marshall changed his entire opinion about the whole fucking thing. Here's what he said before. Now here's what he's saying now.
And you will get no pushback on when it comes to taking on the credit card companies and taking on the banks in America. You laugh. It's funny because it's true. You know that's the case, right? But I just heard a Republican tell me that they are pushing for a price cap. Here's what you said, Senator, about Kamala Harris on debate night in October. You said Kamala Harris wants price controls and likes government handouts. Price controls and government handouts drive up costs across the rest of the economy. Why now are you for price controls?
Well, I think desperate times call for desperate measures.
Well, why is it suddenly desperate? What are you talking about? Was it not desperate before Donald Trump got in the White House? What are you saying there? But suddenly, Donald Trump's in the White House, so now my opinion completely could change what it was before.
Call this price controls. We're capping interest rates. Look, credit card companies are making 45 to 55% net profit margins. Banks making 30% net profit margin. Look, these have become oligopolies. So if there was truly a free market system, I'd be all for doing nothing. But again, I mentioned 2 credit card companies.
So they're not going to do this, folks. Trump is just saying he's going to cap credit cards at 10%, but they're 100% not actually going to do this. This is just some shit he's spewing to try to get you to believe they're actually going to bring costs down, but no chance they're actually going to fucking do that. Meanwhile, USDA secretary defending why groceries are so high, folks. You know, the problem is you're not budgeting correctly. Yes, everything's very expensive. Yes, inflation through the fucking roof. But if you guys actually do bargain hunting out there, you can eat some cheap ass shit for just $3.
I think the question you're asking, and it's a really important one, is while we're asking Americans to reconsider what they're eating, are we actually asking Americans, especially those who are living on the margins, are we asking them to spend more on their diet? And the answer to that is no. We've run over 1,000 simulations.
Oh, simulations.
It can cost around $3 a meal for a piece of chicken, a piece of broccoli, corn tortilla.
That's right. Just eat a piece of chicken, a piece of broccoli, and a corn tortilla. You spend bull, motherfuckers. Who do you think you are, American citizens? You think you'd eat hamburgers and steak every goddamn day? You will eat your small piece of chicken, your small piece of broccoli, and your tortilla, and you'll shut the fuck up. Don't make me turn this country around.
And one other thing. And so there is a way to do this that actually will save the average American consumer money.
You've done the analysis on that, because that's one of the criticisms I heard from some nutrition folks who said, like with the event you mentioned, all the protein, saying, all right, well, steak, obviously. It's expensive.
It's very expensive.
Are you asking people to spend more money with these new dietary guidelines
they are, yes.
than in the past? You say no?
That's right. And the answer to that is absolutely no.
That's a lie.
There are, as most things are coming down, there are a few outliers. Beef has been one of them. But
most things are not coming down. That's a lie, too. Everything's a lie. Every word's a lie. But basically, just be poor, motherfuckers. Just get used to being poor. Get used to eating your fucking gruel. And shut the fuck up, you worthless, ungrateful bastards. Meanwhile, in the let them eat cake section, this is so weird. Imagine if Joe Biden would have done this. So they had a eyes wide shut type of party at Mar-a-lago. They're all wearing dog masks. I guess they're not furries. They're just rich weirdos. But if Joe Biden had done this, if anybody did, Obama, they'd be like, oh my God, furries, gay furries have taken over the White House. Trans. They would have freaked the fuck out. But you probably had never even heard about this except for this show, folks. Look how weird this shit is. Here's what the rich people are doing while the rest of us have to eat one piece of chicken and a piece of broccoli. Just totally normal shit happening over there. Oligarchs just laughing in our fucking face. These weird motherfuckers. Some kind of fucking nightmare is happening, y'all. So, totally normal, folks. Nothing to see here. Just another day in our goddamn beautiful government. Meanwhile, on the Chud Watch section, they currently are out at sea. But how dare you make fun of Charlie Kirk because of the implication. Might throw you off the fucking boat. Here's a guy, I guess somebody, one of the waiters or something, trying to piss him off, said he was glad Charlie Kirk was dead. Watch this grown-ass man melt the fuck down.
He said boy, and he said Charlie Kirk deserved to die. Boy said that.
Oh my God. He said something I didn't like. I don't like free speech. Charlie Kirk was a god.
He said Charlie Kirk deserved to die. He's a carnival employee.
How emotionally fragile these people are. Imagine being like this. You could literally tell me my dad deserved to die. I'd be like, yeah, he smoked too much crack. Your mom deserves to die. No, she a bitch. I don't give a fuck. You can literally say anything to me. What is wrong with these people? Why are they so triggered all the time about nothing? Just craziness. Literally, you can't say shit to me to make me mad, except for talk about my hair. Do not talk about my hair. I will kill you. And then, oh, did you guys see this? So this is weird, and this was posted all over my social media. You know, there's a rift between conservatives right now. Seems to be narrowing, though. A lot of them are back on the MAGA side now, and they're all turning against Candace Owens. Crazy ass Candace Owens. I guess she didn't have the goods about her Charlie Kirk conspiracies, and so people are turning on her. But anyway, she got a new conspiracy, y'all. But actually, this conspiracy is kind of interesting because this conspiracy goes into something I've talked to you guys about before. Now, what she's going to say, her spin on it is obviously complete fucking bullshit. But let me play it, and then we'll come back to it. Here she is explaining that Charlie Kirk is like an X-Man who was recruited into a secret society, and perhaps he was also a time traveler. Okay, all right.
So he was pulled out of the regular school he was attending, and he had to go to some special school for the gifted, like he was an X-Man.
I mean, this was true. What she's saying now is true. He didn't go to special school for the X-Men, though. What she's talking about is he was in community college, and he met up with this marketing expert who said, hey, if we become right-wing douchebags and we decide to spread all the talking points that oligarchs want us to, they will fund us heavily. So they started their own Turning Points USA, and immediately the Koch brothers came in and funded them with millions and millions of dollars, and they sent Charlie Kirk to the Heritage Foundation school. I think it's called the Learning Group. And basically that group is to train young people and to spread oligarch right-wing talking points, to spread all the things that divide our country, that get us all stirred up so that we focus our attention on battling each other instead of going after the oligarch. And so, yes, they did take him and every single person that works for Turning Point USA, and they train them. They get flashcards. They have think tanks. They spend millions and millions of dollars on the best memes and talking points and counters they can to divide America. And that's what Charlie Kirk went to. And they sent him out there, and they give him enough fucking security, and he got fucking gorked in his neck, right? So she's right, sort of, but the way she's spinning it is incredibly fucking stupid.
He said he thought he was a time traveler. He went to a special school.
He did go to special school.
And yeah, it's very interesting that these programs existed. I honestly think I was spared. So interesting to hear you say if they wanted to transfer you to a special academy, because the same thing happened to me. I took the test. It was third grade, I remember. And all the kids got their state test exams back, and mine was late. And I was sitting in Miss Balistreri's class. And then they brought my mom in, and they...
Anyway, he's a time traveler, and he's an X-Man, I guess, according to Candace Owens. I was talking to my relatives. I'm not saying who they are, folks, or not. I was talking to my relatives past holiday, and we were talking about Charlie Kirk. And I was like, I think Charlie Kirk was killed by that one guy that killed him. I think it was just a single crazy guy. That's what I think. You know, I'm not big on conspiracy theories. And they were like, Dusty, have you not seen Candace Owens report on this? And I'm like, Candace Owens is not a good source of information, fam. I don't understand what's happening right now. What are you doing? It's worse than Alex Jones. What are you talking about? Candace Owens? Good God, you guys be watching my show and you're watching Candace Owens? Even my own family? Not surprised. Meanwhile, James Woods, once again, posting lies, damnable lies. Now, once again, he was told this is a lie. He knows it's a lie, but it doesn't matter, folks. They feel morally obligated to lie. They believe that God himself demands that they lie. Because whatever hurts their enemies helps God in their mind. So James Wood says, the absolute low point in American history. But in my lifetime, I've watched this groveling shit stain be hosed to the gutter, and real presidents take the reins. Thank God. Look the worst. Look at Obama bowing and scrimping to the Ayatollah. Only, yeah, this image is altered. It combines a 2009 White House photo of Obama letting a boy touch his hair with a 2005 photo of Ayatollah Khomeini at inauguration. Obama and Khomeini never met, but it doesn't matter, folks. 30,000 likes. He knows the lie. It's still up. They don't give a shit. They know people would just look at this picture. Most of them won't read the reader context, but even if they do, they don't give a shit. It doesn't matter if it's true. It matters if it feels true. It matters if it owns the libs. It matters if it makes the front page of Twitter, which it did, because this is what Elon Musk rewards. And then, speaking of Elon Musk, this is the kind of stuff he's promoting to my front page. Avery Day says, we're all slaves to the bottom 10% of society, far more than we are to the top 1%. I'm tired of our country being held hostage by thugs. And Elon's like, target, right on point. Elon Musk wants you guys to know that it's the poor people who are the problem. It's not the rich people sucking up all the goddamn money. It's not Elon Musk buying up all our elections, having enough money to rule us for the rest of goddamn American history. That's not it at all, folks. It's the poor people. It's the homeless. It's the people that need food stamps. That's the real fucking evil in our society, isn't it? Wonder why the world's richest man wants to spread this narrative. Not like it's self-serving in any way. And speaking of Elon, another thing he's using Twitter for is to demonize teachers? Okay. Enemy number one, the poor and teachers. So this says, in 2022, 45% of high schoolers polled say they were taught that America is built on stolen land. It is built on stolen land. So they were taught the truth? Okay. In class at school. Oh, so if you dare tell the truth about that, Elon Musk thinks you should be put in jail. Elon says, teaching people to hate America fundamentally destroys the patriotism and the desire to defend our country. Such teachings should be viewed as treason, and those who do it should be imprisoned. Yeah, Mr. South Africa wants you guys to be put in prison for telling the fucking truth. The greatest promoter of disinformation in history, according to Grok, his own AI program. That's what he wants, folks. Poor people, teachers are your enemy. The rich are your savers. But he doesn't seem really worried about people actually harming children, like anti-trans MAGA representative who got 17 years for child porn. Former Representative R.J. May will spend 17 and a half years in prison for distributing videos of children being sexually abused. It's trans people, listening, folks. Obsessed with the genitalia of trans people while they rape your kids. But no conservative posted this. Libs of TikTok missing in action. They don't give a fuck, folks. And hey, sometimes I can be a little brazen on this show, to be honest with you. Sometimes I can be a little heartless. I can be a little callous. I can get carried away. But I just want to send my heartfelt well wishes to Scott Adams, who is apparently suffering from ass cancer. He's the Dilbert guy. I don't like he's a MAGA supporter. He's a racist. He's not a good guy at all. You know, but I don't want to see anybody die needlessly from easily prevented diseases. And so apparently he got ass cancer, and it was the treatable kind. And some of them are really easily treatable. And he was like, I'm just going to take ivermectin instead of get treatment that's going to cure it. And apparently that didn't work for some reason. I don't know why. So anyway, he was like, Mr. President, help me, Mr. President. I need some special new scientific drug to save me from ass cancer. On Monday, I will ask President Trump via X to help save my life. He offered to help me if I need it, and I need it. And prayer met by God Trump, because immediately Trump says, on it, Trump was all over. So if there's one thing I know, it's that Scott Adams is going to be fine, because Donald Trump is all, what's that? Oh, apparently Scott Adams dead. He died like a dog, dead as fuck, deleted, belly up, Scott Adams. What? But Trump was on it. How is this possible? I refuse to believe it. And you know what, folks? I guess the ivermectin didn't work. It didn't work. He complaining in heaven now. Oh, no. It's almost like you weren't supposed to take horse paste for ass cancer. Hey, lesson learned. Next time around, Dilbert. Next time around. But you guys want to know what he was famous for? First off, before I get there, folks, Pascal's Wager. You know what Pascal's Wager is. It's, hey, what if Jesus is real? All right. I should believe in him just in case he is real, right? Because if he's not real, I'll just be dead, right? No problem. I'll be in oblivion forever. No biggie. But if he's not real, he's going to torture me forever. So I'm going to hedge my bets. And I'm going to worship Jesus on my last fucking day. Lupo. Here he is talking about the genius of Pascal's Wager in his final comments.
He's not with us right anymore. I'm going to try to get through this. He has a final message that he wanted to say. So I'm going to try to read it. Trying to be strong. If you are reading this, things did not go well for me.
What happened?
I have a few things to say before I go.
Don't take ivermectin?
My body failed before my brain.
Why?
I am of sound mind as I write this January 1st, 2026. If you wonder about any of my choices for my estate
I wasn't.
or anything else,
Nope.
please know I'm free of any coercion or inappropriate influence of any sort.
Me too.
I promise.
Okay. Spit it up!
Next, many of my Christian friends have asked me to find Jesus before I go. I'm not a believer, but I have to admit the risk-reward calculation for doing so looks so attractive.
It doesn't, because what if another God is real and then you've made them mad by worshiping Jesus? It could be anything. You could be angering the real God by bowing to fucking Jesus. I'm just saying, the only smart move is to convert to every religion of the world at once. I love Buddha, Allah, Jesus, whatever, baby. Who's ever out there? Satan, love you, Satan. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Don't kill me.
So here I go.
Okay.
I accept Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior and look forward to spending an eternity with him.
Boring.
The part about me not being a believer should be quite quickly resolved if I wake up in heaven.
That's not how any of this works. That's not how it works. You have to believe in him with your whole heart. You have to literally believe that he is the Son of God that came to sacrifice himself for your sins. Okay? Not being a believer, don't fucking cut it. He thinks God's a fucking idiot. He thinks he's found a loophole. But yeah, that's what the Bible says. Because if you confess with your mouth that Jesus is Lord and believe in your heart, it's the belief in your heart. Now, none of this makes any fucking sense. It's all stupid as shit. But still, that Jesus is Lord and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you will be saved. For with the heart one believes and is justified, and with the mouth one confesses and is saved. Yeah, well, he's missing the first part of that because he don't actually believe. So clearly burning in hell, right where he fucking belongs. Dilbert Dillweed, Scott Adams, and you guys want to know what Scott Adams is famous for? Remember when he said this about black people?
And I would say, based on the current way things are going, the best advice I would give to white people is to get the hell away from black people.
I know, right?
Just get the fuck away.
Get the fuck away, y'all.
Wherever you have to go.
Wherever I have to go.
Just get away.
I moved to an all-black neighborhood.
Because there's no fixing this.
No fixing it. I've had no problems.
This can't be fixed.
They're fine. I have no problem with black neighbors at all. They're completely cool as shit.
You just have to escape.
I didn't escape.
So that's what I did. I went to a neighborhood where
all white folks.
I have a very low black population.
Shocker.
Because unfortunately, there's a high correlation between the density. And this is according to Don Lemon, by the way. So here I'm just quoting Don Lemon.
I'm not racist. A black man said this.
He notes that when he lived in a mostly black neighborhood, there were a bunch of problems that he didn't see in white neighborhoods.
I literally have not lived in a better neighborhood. I lived in a mostly white neighborhood before in Wichita, Kansas. It was fucking terrible. They sent me like threats. You're not mowing your grass enough. I used to water that motherfucker every day. My water bill, this is back like 20 years ago, was like $300 fucking bucks. My water bill. Shit was still brown. It wasn't fucking helping. It ain't my fault. I got fucking a sprinkler system out there. We watered the shit out of it. And they were like, we're going to find you. It's my house. I pay for it. They didn't give a fuck. I hated that place. Couldn't move out of fast enough. I've been living here. Nobody give a shit about anything. I've had this old dirty mattress on my fucking porch. They must hate me, to be honest with you. Now think about it. I'm the bad neighbor here. Anyway, what are you saying?
So even Don Lemon sees a big difference in your own quality of living based on where you live and who's there.
Fuck the blacks, I guess.
So I think it makes no sense whatsoever as a white citizen of America to try to help black citizens.
Don't help black folks at all, y'all.
It doesn't make sense.
No sense.
It's no longer a rational impulse. And so I'm gonna back off from being helpful to black America.
Oh, go stop.
It doesn't seem like it pays off.
You've done so much for the black community, though.
I've been doing it all my life, and I've been
all his life.
The only outcome is I get called a racist. That's the only outcome.
Literally never get called a racist. Probably because I'm not a racist. But you're clearly a racist. You heard everything you just fucking said. That's really racist, dude. Maybe you are. Maybe they're just telling you the truth about yourself.
It makes no sense to help black Americans.
No
if you're
sense.
White. It's over.
It's over.
Don't even think it's worth trying.
Don't even think about it. So obviously this guy was roundly celebrated all over social media by every conservative, Vice President J.D. Vance, everybody giving a shout out to this dead fucking racist. And good. The only thing I hope is that in the end you suffered. I hope you were so scared of oblivion, man. I hope your ass just fucking hurt like it never hurt before, man. I hope you was terrified. I hope you went out like a bitch. And you did, clearly, because you went out, oh, Jesus, save me. I don't believe in you, but save, fuck you and fuck your ass. Meanwhile, Ann Coulter had a unique perspective. She quoted this old post from racist-ass Scott Adams. Scott Adams says, when I decided that I would throw away my entire social life to back Trump, and when I eventually threw away my entire career, it wasn't for backing Donald Trump. It was because of that racist shit you just said. They always lie and play the victim, folks. You just heard it for yourself. That's why you got fucking disowned. That's why the fucking papers dropped him. That's why he lost so much fucking money, because he's just an outright, unapologetic fucking racist. But it's because I supported Trump, y'all. I'm such a MAGA fucking hero, and I lost everything. You lost your ass. When I decided that I would throw my entire social life to back Trump, and when I eventually threw away my entire career, which even before before I was canceled, my licensing business and book sales went to almost nothing because I was supporting Trump. He said on his podcast in October 2025, I sacrificed everything. I sacrificed my social life. I sacrificed my career. I sacrificed my reputation. I may have sacrificed my health. And I did that because I believed it was worth it. Literally died because he believed his own fucking press, believed his own nonsense about ivermectin. Is this what you call Trump derangement syndrome? How could it not be? The guy literally gave up his life for Trump, according to him, and now he's dead as fuck. Died broke and worthless. But of course, none of this is true. He was a racist. But let's not think about that, I guess. Let's not let logic or reason have any bearing on this conversation. Fuck off! Delete it! Belly up! Dilbert ass Scott Adams. And that is my Child Watch for this evening, folks. I got a religious bullshit followed by a very quick Free Palestine, couple trash worlds, and one beyond parody. And then we're going to the after party. Got a good-sized after party. So if you have your ticket and you want to see more of this hair, get your ticket to the after party right now because it's only going to get worse. All right, we're along, folks. Let's do a little religious bullshit, dudes. You guys ain't going to believe what the fuck happened. Religious bullshit. Religious bullshit. Religious bullshit. It's time for religious bullshit. It is time for religious bullshit. Yeah! Folks, they finally caught one. Florida Baptist pastor found guilty in child sex sting. A former paraprofessional. What the fuck is that? At Horizon Elementary School. Oh, he worked at a school. We already know a fucking Christian school teacher is just a youth pastor with extra steps. So I'll allow it. And this time it was a youth pastor. A former paraprofessional at Horizon Elementary School in Port Orange, who was also a pastor, was found guilty of soliciting a child for sex, according to the state's attorney office. Jeffrey Summers, 51, he traveled to meet a minor, solicited a child or person believed to be a child, blah, blah, blah. It's always the same shit every goddamn show. And you know, since I missed one show, there's going to be multiple of these motherfuckers. Another one, mega church. A deacon arrested on child porn charges. A Hickson church removed one of its deacons after he was arrested on 9 charges of especially aggravated sexual exploitation of a minor. Christopher Thomas Collins, 42, was an official volunteer of Abba House until the allegations, after which he was removed from his role. I'm surprised they didn't fucking give him a raise. And then, you guys want to go to that Creation Museum? Not so fast. Creation Museum Ark Encounter ex-staffer and church worship leader gets 15 years on molestation charges. A former Boone County church music director was sentenced to more than a decade in prison on Tuesday for sexually abusing a teenager for multiple years, starting when the victim was 15 years old. Meanwhile, I'm jealous of preachers. I got to be honest with you, folks. I am jealous. It's so easy to make money. You can just, no shame whatsoever, just outright be as crooked, as con as you possibly be, right in their fucking face, and they'll lick your balls for it. Watch this shit.
But Lord said, I want to make a multi-millionaire out of someone, but they have to sow $10,000. He said, and they have to do that within 90 seconds.
Hurry up, God's waiting.
If you're going to do it, get it now, write the check. If you do this, God said, I'm going to make you a multi-millionaire.
Bruh.
I wish it was me. No. I'm saying I wish it was me because I got it.
I'm sure you do.
That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. Well, why don't you give it then?
Because money does not have me.
But he needs it from you.
At all. I control it. I'm like Cat Williams. He said the reason why I have a lot of it is I give 10% away on a regular basis because it belongs to God.
Who do you give it to? You don't give 10% of your money away.
On next
Bullshit.
Sunday. But there's a person in here.
Mm-hmm.
You sold that within 90 seconds. It should be less than that.
Hurry up, write it.
God said, I'm going to show you my face.
I'll show you his ass.
I'm going to show you who I am. And for the rest of your days, everywhere the sole of your feet shall trod, you shall possess the land.
He's got to cover his face because he's so embarrassed.
And everything kalasupa, and everything your hand shall touch. Now I'm laughing because he said the money I'm asking them for, I already got the replacement, but they don't trust me.
Got to trust this guy.
I need 30 of you to get the $200. The person, if you're going to sold the 10,000, you will bring it up to Pastor Rockmore, Bishop, and you will get your release in Jesus' name.
You're going to release all over Jesus' face.
Everyone else, get $200. I want you to
That's
do
cheap.
it, women, especially who've had a difficult moment and get in the center aisle. I will not beg, but I will not stop till there's 30 there as fast as possible.
Yeah, nobody gets out of this church till 30 if you give me $200. Where my 10 grand at, motherfuckers? Hey, folks, this just in. What's that? What's that, Satan? You serious? All right, I'll tell them, folks. Satan just told me that one of you guys has to give me $1,000, and if you give me $1,000, Satan will blow you in hell. That's what he said. To completion. I can't believe it. That's a deal. Satan usually is a high dollar escort. $1,000 a bonus. So get it now. What? 60 seconds. You only got 60 seconds. Hurry! You're gonna miss your blowjob in hell. All right, I warn you. And let's see if I got any more religious bullshit tonight, or is that it? I got one more. Let's do this one. Christian nationalist pastor. This is who rules us now, folks. This is Christian nationalism that's taking over our country, y'all.
Wives, submit to your husbands in everything. Everything is what the Bible teaches. And it is a sense of fear and trembling and awe.
Be terrified of your husband.
The disposition of deference
He is
that the
scary
wife
motherfucker.
is to maintain towards her husband as she seeks to submit to him as the church submits to Christ, not only in things she agrees with, but in everything.
You a slave.
She belongs to him.
Property.
He owns her.
He owns
now,
you.
he should own her lovingly, charitably.
Whatever that means.
There's
Like that's possible.
lots that could be said about the manner in which a Christian man owns his house, owns his wife,
and kids.
owns his children,
Own all y'all.
owns his possessions, his resources. We can say a lot about Christian ownership and how to do that, not lording it over those in your charge, but rather, so we can talk about that. But
can we talk about it?
That doesn't take away from the primary point, which is it is still ownership. It's
ownership.
She belongs to him.
You a slave,
In fact,
bitch.
you can't even break. This is quite
Can
a
you rape your
statement, but I
slaves?
think
You can beat
I
them?
think it's
Bible
true.
says so.
I'm going to make it. You actually can't covet a woman. You can't break the 10th commandment as it pertains to a woman. You really can only covet a man because the man is the one who actually has ownership. It's him owning his bride, him owning his house, him owning his resources.
Right, you can't cover the woman. You got to be jealous of the man because the man owns that woman. She has no fucking say-so in it anyway.
It's him owning it. The children, right? They're seated each night at his table. It's not just our table.
Anyway, terrifying Christian nationalism, but that's who fucking rules us. White supremacists who believe this ideology. Exactly. Nick Fuentes, that's his whole spiel. And that is my religious bullshit this evening. Rage! Don't make me scream like I did last week. I will, baby. And all right, get your super chats in, folks. We got a quick Free Palestine, followed by a quick Trash World, followed by one Beyond Parody. So last chance to get it in. But for now, it's time for... I bet I deleted this. I gotta remake the fucking Free Palestine thing. I deleted it on accident. Free Palestine! That's all right. You don't need to fucking see it. It's dark, just like this section is, folks. First up, one thing I do admire about Zionists is they just say the quiet shit out loud. They ain't trying to hide it, folks. They ain't trying to cover up what their agenda is. They just tell you right to their fucking face. We're going to buy up all the social media, and we're going to make it to where Palestinians are not the victims. Only Jewish people are the victims. Only Zionists are the fucking victims. And we're going to rewrite fucking history, so you guys will never know what the fuck happened in the fucking future. We will be the victims of the future. We will be the victors of the future. We will control everything you see, everything you fucking hear, everything that's posted. Here's this motherfucker.
The next generation of young people won't remember October 7th in the same way. That's true in Israel and in America and broadly in the world. And we need to make sure two things. One, it's not that we don't forget. We need to make sure that the story is told properly so that when the history books write this, they don't write about the victims of Gaza. Right?
Right.
They
can't. Fuck them kids! Murder anybody with impunity! Yeah, that's why they built up TikTok, folks. This is why they rule fucking everything. They got it. They got it all sewed up.
I should be a little more precise. There were victims.
Were they?
Right? It's true.
A couple?
There are civilian casualties in every war that's ever been fought.
Oopsies.
But the victims were the people of the nation state of Israel.
I know, right?
That the aggressor was the Iranian regime and the proxy of Hamas. And we need to make sure that the history books reflect that. And that requires each of us every day to talk about it in real time with our children, with our grandchildren, about it in a way that is serious and thoughtful.
Yeah, buy up all the social media sites, punish anybody that says otherwise. We know what the fucking plan is. But thank you for saying it out loud. Meanwhile, White House passes funding bill to fully security assistance in Israel. Another $3.3 billion to Israel this week. AIPAC applauds the House of Representatives for passing critical pro-Israel provisions, including $3.3 billion in security assistance. Yes, they have free health care. Yes, they have free education. Yes, they have free child care. Yes, they have free everything paid for us. Their entire security is paid for fucking us, y'all. So why not another $3.3 billion on top of everything? The endless suckers and losers of the United States taxpayers. Why the fuck not? Bleed us goddamn dry. We're the dumbest motherfuckers to ever live. Meanwhile, I told you guys on my last show that former mayor of New York City, Eric Adams, had a genius plan to tackle anti-Semitism. Cryptocurrency! He gonna use cryptocurrency to fight anti-Semitism. And you might be wondering, how? Shut the fuck up! You don't need to know. Just it's a genius plan. So he come out with his whole cryptocurrency, and he wants you guys to know it's not a scam. It's not a scam. I know what you're thinking. It's always a scam. Everybody does this. Everybody scams you. They rug pull immediately. I'm not even going to make a penny. That's how honest I am. That's why you guys elected me the mayor of New York City. I'm honest as the fucking day is long. I promise you guys. I don't even plan on taking a paycheck on this for years and years and years. So you can trust this. This entire cryptocurrency is about anti-Semitism. It's not about me. It ain't about me making money. It's about helping Jews. Here he is, folks.
Being mayor for 4 years, there are many successes we walked away with, and there are many things we could have done better. And we learned a lot in the process. And what I am seeing across the country in general, but specifically here in New York, is the increase in anti-Semitism, and anti-Americanism.
Anti-Americanism.
And our goal is, how do we use up-to-date technology to address
How
this?
indeed.
You heard me for years talk about cryptocurrency and what it means. I took my first 3 paychecks using cryptocurrency. I was not merely talking about this as a flash and it's going to disappear. No, this is going to be how we are going to address many of the issues.
That's right. This is how they're going to address anti-Semitism with cryptocurrency somehow. Don't think about it.
Cities in America. And one focus we have on this New York City coin
NYC token
is to use the revenue generated to address anti-Americanism,
anti-Americanism. Same thing.
To teach our children how to embrace the blockchain technology of how to run cities correctly, as Walmart is using blockchains.
You've heard of that? I didn't say it there. Fuck. God, that's not the clip. In the other clip, he specifically says, I'm not taking a salary at this time. And that's what he said in the other clip. I guess it's missing. But anyways, like, I'm not taking a salary for 2 years, folks. Don't worry about it. Your money's completely safe with me. So I trust him for one. And it's gone. Adams accused of rug pull after crypto launch. A wallet linked to former New York City Mayor Eric Adams. Newly launched crypto token allegedly pocketed nearly $1 million through suspicious manipulation of a liquidity pool on Monday. The creator of the NYC token sent 80 million coins to an account that added the tokens as liquidity on a decentralized exchange. That account then removed $2.43 million in USDC before adding back $1.5 million, leaving approximately $932,000 in unaccounted for USDC liquidity. Yay, suckers! I don't know who fell for that. Maybe nobody did. Maybe it was just a way to launder money or to bribe him legally. I guess that's what I think of. But yeah, if you lost your money on that, holy shit, that you deserve to. Every single fucking time. But good job, New York City. Meanwhile, they desperate to shit all over Zoran Mamdani. We all know what this is about, folks. It's about the fact that he doesn't like Israel. He's anti-genocide. He seems like a pretty cool guy. Really doesn't have anything to do with his politics other than that, or his socialism. But anyway, not stopping them from just lying their ass off, using their white supremacy to just spread every goddamn negative talking point they can about this dude. This is so stupid, folks. This is our vice president. Just no shame whatsoever. Gets on Jesse Waters' show and says this.
Every single day. Have you been watching this New York Mayor Mondani guy?
The guy who wants to take all property away from white people?
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy that wants to take all property away from white people. Like, literally, shameless. Shameless. He never said that, never said anything fucking close to that. That's just an outright goddamn lie. But your government, they know they control the airwaves. They know Fox News, they're going to call them out for us. They can just get on there and just lie their fucking ass off about this guy because they serve Israel. That's what this is all about, folks. They don't have any respect for you. All the respect is reserved for Israel. Meanwhile, Mom Donnie killing it, hitting the ground running. This is one of his campaign promises. He's already doing it his very first week.
Good morning, New York. It's a great day to learn, no matter your
nice
age.
Hair.
Last week, we announced we won more than $100 million in new funding to make 3K truly universal. And today is a great day to sign up. If your child is turning either 3 or 4 this year, you can enroll them for the fall in 3 easy ways. First, you can go to myschools.nyc. That's the easiest way to apply. Second, you can also call this number and apply on the phone. Finally, you can visit one of our NYC Schools Family Welcome Centers to apply in person. Don't let this application window slip by.
Woo! Already on it, folks. Child care for everybody in New York, pretty much. All the ones that can afford it. Going to free a lot of people up. So, great idea. Don't sit on my keyboard, cat. Immediately stop that. Don't get back on it, fat ass. Oh, man. Folks, dude is a rock star. I've never seen any politician get this kind of fanfare. Even Donald Trump. This is not how people normally react to seeing a politician. Woo! They seem chuffed. Excitement. Some real shit, y'all. Damn, dude's a rock star. I hope he lives up to it. Do your thing, Mom Donnie. And that is my free Palestine for this evening. Hell yeah. And all right, get your super chats in, folks. Got a real quick trash world. And then I got one Beyond Parody. And the show is fucking over. Except for after party. Got a big after party. So tune in for that. And all right. Trash world. It's a trash world. It's a dumpster fire. And it's hellish a trash world. A trash world. Everything sucks. All the goddamn time in the trash world. Not time yet, fat ass. Just wait. Your time is coming, bitch. First off, on the trash world. Iran protests, death toll hits 12,000 in systematic massacre, folks. Holy God. No, I'm not for the U.S. bombing Iran or getting involved in regime change. And I do know a lot of this is probably pushed by Israel. Israel's trying to destabilize the region. But at the same time, the Iranian government is completely fucking evil. And whatever happens to them, I don't give a fuck. I hope all of Iran rises up and throws off this brutal regime, returns to how they were in the fucking 70s. But just awful, awful what's happening, folks. Meanwhile, you guys see this shit? Warning, this is fucking terrible. New release video contradicts South Florida police claims that they were forced to fire, showing Donald Taylor walking away with empty, visible hands when an officer shoots him in the back. I'm going to play this video for you, folks. Now, this guy was not a good guy. I heard. Obviously, everybody's innocent until proven guilty. That's why we have due process. That's why you get to go to court and make your fucking case. But it was claimed that he robbed people at gunpoint. So not a good guy, but also the police are not judge, juries, and executioners. They're not allowed to fucking do this. This is just straight up fucking murder, y'all. Here's the video of it.
What are you doing? Why you guys listening?
Walking away with his hands out by his side. Shot him right in the back. Literally an execution. No justification, no fear for their lives, didn't reach for anything. Just murder. Outright fucking murder. Drag his corpse over, handcuffed it. Do not come here from another country. Don't come here. The police can kill you, and they will give them a fucking bonus. If your family sues, then it's the taxpayers got to pay for it. Now, they won't go to jail. Nothing will fucking happen to them, folks. God-man can murder you. It's all fucking part of the plan. And all right, folks, I got one Beyond Parody. It's not even a good Beyond Parody, to be honest with you. But it's whatever I could find for you guys. Let's go ahead and finish it off. Prepare your anus. It's time for Beyond Parody. I know it's gross. It's America, baby. I didn't fucking make this country like this. Last but not least, talk about hoisted by your own petard. Now, this fucking asshole decided to roll coal on some protest. You know what rolling coal is? That's where you soup your car up to where it dumps out tons and tons of black smog diesel. And you just fucking basically gas everybody as you're driving fucking by because they think it's cool because they're the worst of fucking humanity. Well, this guy outed himself. John Lang, the owner of Colorado Elite Outdoor Contractors, identified himself as the one who was rolling coal on protesters in Parker yesterday. After he complained about getting a ticket, dude got himself in trouble. He's like, while driving through Parker today, I rolled coal by the protesters, and one of them hit my truck with something. My wife called Parker police, and they gave me a ticket, and none of the protesters. Ha ha! Good. They should take your fucking license. They should just impound your truck and destroy that shit. Fuck you. Under the jail. But a ticket will do for now, you fucking asshole. And people need to key the shit out of that. Need a good bottle of piss thrown on you. Saw that fucking behavior. And all right, that is my show, folks. Gonna read all the after parties. Gonna do a quick kitty party. But we also have a big after party coming up. So be sure to get your ticket if you haven't already. Gonna read the super chats. Gonna read the super chats. Oh, I gotta do the PayPal. Let's see if I got any PayPal this week. Dude, would you fucking calm down? It's happening, you fat motherfucker. Good lordy. PayPal.com. Link in the description of the video, folks. And also you can check the QR code for my PayPal. Be a great way to do it. Come on, load up PayPal. It's so slow. Motherfucker, this side is so slow. Amazing. Making billions of dollars off this shit. Can't get better fucking servers. All right, let's go ahead and read the super chats. I fucking crashed. Fine. All right. View activity. Boom. Boom. All right. It's amazing what can happen when someone isn't completely bought and paid for. Are you talking me? It is amazing what can happen. Holy shit. Somebody just gave me a bunch of fucking money on PayPal. Who was that? Oh my God. I just got a big donation. Let me see here. View activity. I think I just got something big. Maybe it was just what I got before. Okay, I got $10 from Joaquin Lehman. Very generous, Joaquin. Patrick Mahoney gave me $100. Very generous. Kevin Luis Caso gave me $40. Man, you guys came in big. Raymond Pullen gave me $112. Very generous. Paul Webb gave me $200. Holy shit. Masa E-Bike Tours gave me $30. Gas Harasma gave me $5.58. John Gator gave me $2. E.S. McCain Scott gave me $6.43. Justin Smith gave me $5. Charles Relman gave me $20. Mike Anzalone gave me $150. John Wolf gave me $100. John Hopkins gave me $20. Stacy Weaver, what's up, Stacy? Gave me $10. Hugo.uk gave me $26. V Barbosa gave me $50. Good God. I cleaned the fuck up. I guess the last show, I was whining and shit. Everybody was like, we got to support Dusty. Now I feel bad for not doing the Wednesday show. Christine Smith gave me $50. Holy God, man. Justin Smith gave me $10. Matthew Stice gave me $50. Janet Stout gave me $5. Jamie Nelson gave me $20. And I got $666 from Ariel last show, which I already fucking covered, but so generous. Holy shit. Joaquin Lehman says, keep the great show alive, Dusty. I appreciate it. Very generous. Hang in there, Dusty, says Patrick Mahoney. I'm hanging. Appreciate you, Patrick. Hey, buddy, been a minute. Don't give up hope. Keep doing what you do. Fuck, I am. Kevin Lewis Caso, so generous. $40. Hi, Dusty. Love your show and hope you will be able to continue for a long time. Well, with this kind of generosity, fuck, I have to, right? It's important what you do. Greetings from the Netherlands. Raymond Pullen. Fuck yeah, Raymond. Holy shit. $200 from Paul Webb. Hi, Dusty. I'm pretty concerned for you, and I'm pissed off that a true journalist can't even get paid. Anyways, this is the most I can give you right now, but if you decide you need to flee the country and need cash, let me know, and I will help everything I can. Cheers, Dusty. Holy shit, man. I'm going to cry now. I didn't realize how generous you guys were at my show. Man, this... it's so heartwarming. How so touching. All right, Kat. GG from Hardstyle Mofo on YouTube. What up, Hardstyle? Appreciate it. Give me $150. $100 from John Wolf. First time, long time. Viva la Resistance. Fuck yeah, John. Appreciate you. We love you, Dusty. I love you. Hugo UK. Anger is the correct emotion. Have a margarita. We'll build this war together. Love you, Dusty. Via Barbosa. Fuck yeah. Appreciate you, Via Barbosa. Kristen Smith. Goods and services, $50. Hey, I'll fucking take it. And fuck YouTube and their bullshit age restriction. We love you, Dusty. I love you. Matthew Stiles. Holy shit. So generous. And once again, Ariel. Very generous last show. As well as Jamie Nelson. All of y'all. Holy God. That was so nice, y'all. That was a fucking nice surprise. I didn't expect that at all. I didn't check my PayPal because like last show I didn't have any. So, man. Oh, man. I'm gonna work harder to keep the show going, guys. I'm sorry that I missed one. I'm not really sorry because there's not really any show to do, to be honest with you. I'm not going to show up and do a fucking bullshit show without any content. So, but I do appreciate it so much. And I'm going to keep working hard to crank out bangers for you guys so we can fight back together, man. But thank you so much for all the support. It just means the fucking world, and the cats appreciate it. Looks fat motherfucker. Going to be even fucking fatter if that's possible. And, all right, much love from Seattle. Much love to you, Dave Moonman. Hope you're good tonight. Starch Manning. It's amazing what can happen when someone isn't completely bought by Reddit. Thank you. Israel is the victim, like the USA will be the victim when they declare war on Greenland. Yeah, I'm really worried about the history of the future. That's one of the reasons I do this show, to kind of chronicle everything. That's why I'm real worried about my channel getting deleted. Oh, this will be gone for fucking ever. One ticket. Hell yeah, Travel, appreciate you. Cryo Drago, $20. Celebrating 2 months on feminization. Height chart. It's just amazing, isn't it? Man, hormones. Fucking cool as shit. Already having buds growing on my chest. Fuck yeah, me too, but mostly from light beer. Thank you, Cryo Drago. Welcome to Dust Buddies. Mac Furman, spend that chart of impunity. You fucking rock, dude. While I'm unsure on the stolen tankers, Venezuela is selling oil to us, and us is supplying Venezuela with tools to repair its oil production. It's still slimy, but only way for Venezuela to function. I mean, they were functioning okay before we overthrew their government, right? And all that. And it's sending the oil to a Qatari bank account. So all that sounds like bullshit, Wings of Shoe, to be honest with you. Seems like you're spreading propaganda. Whatever. Thank you for $10. Feral Fun, scratches for the animals. Fuck yeah, darn ass. Appreciate you. Take my money, Dusty. It's taken 2 of 2, Miss Savvy. Bleach the brows too. Now people say they like the dark brows on the white hair. It stands out. Don't sabotage my look. I want to ski off your hair. I already read that. All right, sweet. Anything else pop up? Much love from Seattle. Fuck yeah. All right, folks. Let me check my Cashapp. It's a $, cultofdusty on the Cashapp. I got all types of ways you can support this motherfucking show. Taking it left and right as I do. All right, Cashapp. I got a couple. Gonna pop up here in just a second. Boom, boom, boom. Here we go. First night is so slow. Zombie Apocalypse. Stacy Joyner. Fuck yeah. Give me $50, Stacy. You fucking rock. Jamie Holly gave me 10. Michael Mooney gave me 10. And BBC, this is a while back, but gave me $100. Maybe that wasn't a while back. Tuesday. Fuck yeah, BBC. Jeremiah Taylor, $2. Jeremiah Turner, $2. That's 4. Jamie Holly, $5. And another 50 from, that was back on Christmas. Fuck yeah. Nice Christmas present from BBC. BBC fucking rocks. So super generosity. I feel so loved, folks. I'm going to continue working hard to put on good programs for you guys. And I super thank you guys. And show's not over yet, folks. After party coming up. So get your ticket right now to the after party if you want to, if you're able. Let's do a quick kitty party. Here's my banger song, Meow, as we do the kitty party. All right. You waited for it. Here you go. Purr, kitty, 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 patty, patty, purr, purr, purr. Come and get it, bitches. All right. It's all just the fat ass. One fat ass gonna get it all. You really gonna let him have it? Get over there, precious. Folks, after party coming up. I'll be back Monday for another episode of the World's Greatest Show. Be sure to tune in every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 p.m. Central, 9 Eastern. We go do what we fucking do and fight the Nazis together. Love you guys. Thank you for joining me. Good night. Drop the pussy. Drop. Meow. Drop. Drop the pussy.
Kitty, kitty,
meow. Thank you, Jason Ashby. Thank you, Water Polo Wizard. 5 tickets. Fuck yeah, you guys rock.
meow.
Meow. Purr, purr, purr. Purr, purr, purr.
Meow.
Drop that shit now. Meow. Meow. Switch over now. Love you guys.